Blah. That's not what I'm looking for. Mine. My guy, it's almost 3 in the morning. Yeah, it is. Isn't it? Too bad I don't give a shit. Oh, man. I am burned right the fuck out. And I can't sleep. And so I can't work and I can't sleep. So all that's left to do is fuck around. How do I harvest this? There we go. Yo, what's up? How you doing, Spider-Man? Mango. My mango. There. This kind of stuff is so funny. There's an apples in Minecraft. Dude, I don't know. I'm just playing video game. Oh, you know what? I just realized. I think some of these, they weren't actually finished growing. Damn. What are you gonna do, I guess? Do I not have a sprinkler for right here? That doesn't seem to be correct. But also, I wouldn't put it past myself to not have one. Just playing some stuff for the time being. Chili. Man, a whole fuck ton of chili. Apparently more chili than I intended, but fine. I don't think I can just... I can't just do that. Throw on his winter arc. What is that? What do you even mean by that? On my winter arc? What type of mod is this? It's not a mod. We're playing on the Origin Realm server. It's something that's on Java Edition. You don't gotta install anything. They just host it. Shoot. See, I'm not letting stuff grow properly. Banana. Eggplant. Got more mango pits. I need to like actually set up like a proper farming plan instead of just like throwing stuff wherever. But yeah, so it's basically all server side. This is just something I boot up every so often when I'm bored. Here's my crabs. Usually what they basically be doing is plant some apple seeds. Man, I'm so good with words right now. What they be doing is they try to like put out a version of a Minecraft update the second it's announced. So like they had a laze and like whenever there's like a mob vote, they just add all 3 of the mobs at once. And so they had like a laze and crabs and like penguins and everything all at once. Like almost immediately after they're announced. They're fast. I don't know how they're so quick with it, honestly. It's trippy hearing your name be said. Yeah, it is weird to hear your own name in a video. What's up, Zaza man? Right now, so I'm trying to think of how to phrase my words. I basically have inverted my sleep schedule accidentally. I don't know how I did it, but like I'd be sleeping from what time is it? Like 11 in the afternoon to 7 at night. I don't know how I pulled that off. I was trying to fix my sleep schedule and I unintentionally completely just screwed it up. And so what I've been doing is I've been trying to work on stuff over the course of the night in order to work around and my sleep being so messed up. But thanks for the ice cream cone, by the way, Zaza man. The problem is I just been like basically with how my sleep's been so messed up. I've basically just been sleeping and then waking up, working on doing the stream and then working on something afterwards, anticipating the next stream and then working something after the next stream and then going back to sleep because no one's awake or doing anything. And I'm not going to lie to you, it's kind of driving me a little crazy. We're getting borderline Stripe crash out art. So I just haven't been awake to do anything with friends and I haven't been like taking time to actually like chill out and not go crazy. So we're just playing Minecraft right now. Thanks. That's a lot of ice cream cones. Thank you very much, Zaza man. Yeah, I'm not in the greatest headspace at the moment. So I'm like, fuck it, let's go play Minecraft. So we're playing Minecraft. I don't know how long I'll be going on for. I'm probably gonna be trying to fall asleep again here soon. My sleep has just been like completely all over the place. Look up Winter Arc on TikTok. Okay, gotcha. I'll have to do that at some point. I have a lot of wheat. Why do I have this much wheat? I appreciate it, man. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Zaza, man. I gotta figure out what to do with all these spare wheat seeds. This thing has some sort of weird Stardew Valley kind of crop system. How do I gotta deposit these rubies at some point? I'm not gonna lie, I kind of like have entirely forgot how to play this. Let me open this up and read this real quick. I forgot like all the commands and stuff. But with how this works, basically there is a everyone has their own individual like small shaped world that extends out so far, and then there's like a resource world that you go to actually get stuff. But like the resource worlds are all temporary, so you mainly want to like build out your own personal place. Is it a public realm? Kind of. I mean, anyone can join the server. It's on Java Edition though. And like I can let people join in on my area, but like you can see right here, it's like the world barrier is not that far. It's pretty close. Hi there, Spindle. Yeah, I've been trying to fix my sleep schedule for like a month, if not more, and it's just been getting comically out of hand. It's kind of funny, in a extremely frustrating kind of way. But yeah, you should just be able to look up Origin Realms, and they'll like right here, and they'll have like information on it for you. Is there like a list of commands and how to do things? I can't remember how to get anywhere. Is it like slash? Hold on, we'll figure it out. Is it slash balloon? Nope, that's not it. Man, I cannot remember how to play this. Is it hub? Okay, well that's one of them. That's one way to get it. Here, let me read what this is called. There's like a command to bring up that menu. I can't remember what it is. It'd be nice if there was like a list of commands somewhere. Yeah, I don't want to go through the tutorial all over again. So I'm being like mad lazy. Auction house, hub. No, that's not it. Navigator? Navigator, that seems right. There we go. Okay, anyways, I actually do need to be here. You had a concert tonight. Oh, cool. When you say concert, do you mean like it was a concert like you were playing an instrument? And like for like your school or something like that? Or was it like you were going out to like listen to music from an artist or something like that? Does the mod thing still exist? It does. If you're talking about how we were playing Journey vibes, we've been having a lot of issues with running the server. It went down for a good while. We brought it back up, and then it's been like having a bunch of tech issues. And right now, Caxel, who's the person who's hosting it, his computer literally actually melted. Like he has water cooling, and it started boiling, and all the pipes started to like deform and melt. It was quite the fucked up situation. I don't know how it happened to him, but right now his entire tech setup is basically, and the server's been down, and we're trying to figure out if he can like get the files to send it over to someone so they can host it for the time being or what. Honestly, I would be on there instead of here if the server wasn't down. No, you were playing? Cool. What instrument do you play, Zazaman, if I may inquire? Whilst I go over here to buy seeds. Trumpet, nice. I've always considered playing trumpet myself. Let's buy some banana seeds. Some apple seeds as well, why not? What else is there? Chili seeds. I have plenty of chili. I'll take some corn. I'll take some eggplants. Some lettuce. Maybe mango pit. I don't have inventory space. It's fine. I don't need pineapple seeds right now. So, what is it? /realms? Yeah, there we go. We're slowly getting our bearings back. So this is my personal realm. Not like Minecraft realm. Like my realm and origin realm is I wish they use different words. So all this stuff is like saved in my area. But that said, I do occasionally have friends who come on and they'll help me work on stuff. Right now, I believe everyone's about offline though. So I'm not having anyone online at the moment to join in. Found me on Xbox from one of the Banjo VODs. I mean, if you do add me, I'm still not. I don't usually hop on and play with anyone. I'm a little bit weird about that. I don't like people randomly requesting to join or like inviting me to things, but like if someone coordinates with me and I'm like I have free time, I don't mind joining in with someone. So like although yeah, I'm just saying what I'm trying to say is like yeah, you can add me, but I may not be doing normal friends list things because I have weird quirks. Is a PDF a compressed document format or is it uncompressed? I feel like a PDF is probably a very inefficient file, so I'd probably say uncompressed. I might be wrong. Well, a concert when your valves fell out. Ah, shoot. Hate it when you have like malfunctions like that. Thanks for the heartbeat, Sans. I don't actually know off the top of my head, but like that is the type of question I would know the answer to. I just don't happen to know. That said, don't quiz me on file formats. I don't know the specifics of them too well. That's right. I forgot we had this little farm area over here. I think is that potato nearly done? No, that potato was not nearly done. Fuck. We're trying to get a farm going over here instead of having like ungodly amounts of wheat. My burnout on Conquer? No, it wasn't Conquer. It's just like with how messed up my sleep has been, I haven't really been taking time to relax because I basically immediately have to get on to whatever I'm doing, and then by the time I do have free time, my friends aren't available. So I'm like in a weird zone where even though like the things I'm doing are technically relaxed, it's making me slightly crash out because like I haven't actually been having free time. I've just been like doing stuff. Even if it is chill stuff. And then working on updating the archive and stuff. So I'm trying to like actually take a moment and breathe for a bit instead of being all over the place. Armadillo. What am I doing right now? I think I need to sort my inventory out. I don't think I have any proper storage area set up yet. For some reason, the way I've been playing on this world specifically, I don't have any actual base set up. I don't know why. I really should set up a base somewhere. I feel that, Zaza, man. That's mainly the reason why I usually don't play too many single-player games. I started streaming stuff like Conkers and Banjos and all that because, like, I just straight up will not play single-player games, even though I enjoy playing single-player games. I don't know why. I just don't take time to do it myself. We need to figure out where I'm building, like, a house or something here. Because right now, I don't have an actual house. Wait, I do have a storage area. Hold on. I'm like, slowly remembering stuff about this world I have set up. The thing is that this wasn't a world I played on a lot. All at one time. It's like, I hop on here for, like, maybe a total of, like, 8 hours at a time over the course of a week, and then I just never look at it again for a good while. This right here is supposed to be my storage area. I'm supposed to be clearing this out so that I can make an actual storage room. I don't think I actually have any of the plans that I had for this place in my mind. though you're up at 2 a.m. Yeah, my sleep is currently inverted right now. And it's definitely not been helping with the mental game. Because I'm just like... I'm very frustrated that, like, I'm all over the place. See, I can't seem to get into, like, GTA 5 and Red Dead Redemption, though. For some reason, those games, it's like, by all means, it sounds like the perfect kind of game for me. I just never... I can never actually commit to playing them. We're gonna go ahead and clear out some more space for the storage space, because this highest priority right now is the fact that I don't have storage for anything. And so all these chests are just all over the place, and it's all filled up with random crap, and I have no idea what's going on with them. It's that Banjo-Kazooie spin-off. The opposite, you love single players. I do love single player games. It's just, I don't know what it is about me. I always tend towards multiplayer. Hi, Teddy. What's going on? You say one word? Go for it. Be 2 parts. You wouldn't invite me to anything. Let's get the okay from you first. Don't like random invites and stuff either. Sunflower. It's a good word. Solid word. Good word choice. I mean, but yeah, Donkey Kong, you can go ahead and add me if you want. I just like to say that because like some people will add me and they'll like get offended that like it's like, oh, why do you never respond to my invites or my messages? I'm like, dude, that's just because like that's not the platform I do as much stuff on. like I assure you, it's not that deep. I just be very... I tend to keep to myself on average, despite the fact that I tend to yap on stream and in text channels. I say a lot of words, but on average, I keep to myself. Dude, that's how you know I haven't played Minecraft in forever. I'm having trouble, like, breaking gravel. I literally have no idea what my planned layout was for the storage room here. Like, I don't know what I'm looking at here. I guess we're making a new plan. Remember from Conker's Bad Fur Day? Ah, right. Gotcha. It's like man playing a block game. I know. A flat character playing something all about 3D space. Crazy. Oh yeah, hopefully Donkey Kong. We usually play that around like 8 CST. I try to keep the morning streams going, even though like my sleep seems to be like strictly against me doing streams in the morning. I don't know why. But like I've noticed that there's a good number of people who have told me that they like to thanks for the heart me question mark. That's quite the username. Thank you very much. But yeah, I've had a lot of people who tell me that they like to pop in when I'm on in the mornings. Really, like anything about my schedule is super arbitrary. Most of the time, what I'll do is I'll stream for way too long, just like completely nonstop, and at arbitrary times, right? And so I've been trying to operate more on a schedule recently, just so that like instead of me only just streaming, it's like I'm trying to do some more stuff that's like streaming adjacent. Like, for instance, keeping up with the VOD archive. Because I've had some people telling me about how they, I speak words good. About how sometimes when they miss stuff, they wanna catch up to where we are currently. So that way, like, they're not missing out on some context of whatever we're up to. And that was just not something I was worrying about before, because TikTok's always been like a really, it's been my like platform I go on to casually stream, and I would just like whatever I was doing, like that's what we were streaming. Like man, are we just randomly playing Marble Blast today? Cool, that's the plan for today. And then I'd do that for like 8 hours or something, like at some god awful time of night. I do have Twitch, and for once I can finally say that we're starting to try to stream over there more consistently. We've been doing a playthrough of the Halo series. We just finished up with Halo Reach recently, and earlier tonight I actually went and got started on Halo Combat Evolved, but also none of my buddies showed up for that one, and so it was literally the worst stream I've ever done. It was extremely boring and quiet, and I just wasn't having a good time with the game because I was getting shit on because I was trying to play it in single player. After I got used to like being carried in multiplayer, it was a whole thing. Oh, I just realized I shouldn't be saying the T word though. TikTok's gonna get mad at me. Oh no. They don't like the color purple. Stream Left 4 Dead 2. I agree. That would be fun sometime. I think I have that on the list of games that I need to get to. It's a good idea just in case there's a ban. Yeah, that's right. For those of you who haven't heard, TikTok's ban seems to be potentially going into effect because I don't know. The court is stupid and hypocritical. I probably should do more of a proper announcement video of like, hey, this is like all the places you can find me in case this platform suddenly stops existing. Because that's a very real concern now. But yeah, I've been streaming for something like 10 to 11 years. My streaming over here has only been like a year now. And even then, it's been a very inconsistent year. Sorry. I'm like coughing. Hi there, Axel. How you doing? I need to smelt some of this iron. I can start using more iron pickaxes, because if I'm going to try to clear out all this space with a stone pickaxe, that's going to take forever. Oh, man. So dumb, but you don't want to dive into it. Honestly, I haven't even been looking into it so much, even though it's probably going to affect me a lot. I'm just like, yeah, you know what, this is happening. And I just don't want to look into it too much or I'm going to get bummed out about it. How's it going tonight? We're losing the mental game a bit, but we're chilling. How's it going for you, Salty? What a mellow yellow. Dude, mellow yellow does sound good. It does sound really good. Don't they call it something different now, though? Isn't it like Starry or something? Or no, that's Sierra Mist, isn't it? Minecraft Raymond against Telio. Oh yeah, the wolf update's been very good for Minecraft. I'm happy that they got updated as well. I know there was some big name soda that got renamed to Starry. And And it's like, why, dude? Seems very counterintuitive to me. It's like renaming Twitter, bro. Like why bother? That said, I will give them that Starry is pretty catchy. Like, Starry does sound very appealing, but I feel like Sierra Mist was fine. Coke slushy. Oh my god. So, back when I worked at the phone repair store that I worked at, we were in like not exactly a mall, but like kind of like a strip mall, but on the interior of a building that was in front of something that was like basically a Sears. Long-winded explanation, but you get the drift. It's like imagine a strip mall, but it's inside a building. And there was a Burger King that was like in the food court because for some reason it had a food court. And I would go there and I'd get those dollar Coke slushies, like hella cheap, and that was and like a rodeo burger. And it cost me like $3 overall, I think. I can't even remember, but whenever I just kind of wanted something that wasn't exactly a meal, but like, you know, had some more meal parts to it, it was like, yeah, I'll just go grab that. I'm feeling snacky. Let me... Why did I leave the iron over there? I needed the iron to make stuff. What was I cooking? Like the outline of my body. Thank you, Bert. I try to keep myself tone. Specifically a tone of red. Slushes himself cost $3. Is it that bad? Is inflation that bad right now? Oh my god. We're so cooked. You're kidding. It wasn't even that long ago that I was getting those for like $1. What do you mean they're $3? That was last November. Excuse me, last September. What do you mean? Dude, that's crazy. Yeah, I'll stick with it for sure, for sure. Is this the same server? No, we're not on a... So we have been playing on Origin Realms recently, but when Caxel's computer melted, server went down. So I got the modded server back up, and then we lost it like almost immediately afterwards from like an act of God. So unfortunately, I'm currently just playing on Origin Realms right now. I would be playing on over there if it wasn't for the fact that like it literally just got killed immediately. No, it's not completely gone. It's just he can't host it right now. And so we're waiting on a good time for Caxel to figure out trying to get the files off of that computer and then sending it over to someone else so they can host it instead. Can I fix your phone? I probably could, actually, yeah. But I was actually a phone repair tech. Granted, depending on how fucked it is, like I wasn't so experienced that like I could 100% fix it if it was like obliterated beyond comprehension. But like if it was something basic like the screen's broken or like a speaker needs replaced or something like that, then yeah, I probably could. Just create a normal server with the least amount of mods. I can respect that. I definitely want to get another Minecraft server up and running, but right now my priority is mostly upset with me catching up on projects because just like how the Minecraft server fell to the wayside because I got way too Fortnite addicted, a lot of other projects fell to the wayside, and so I've been trying to go back and catch up on everything I let go to the back burner when I really shouldn't have. And it's like I've been catching up on stuff from June since like October. This is $5 for a large. That's wild. But no, yeah, I used to fix. I fixed the iPhones. I fixed Samsungs. I fixed miscellaneous Android phones. Often LGs for some reason. The only thing I probably wouldn't be able to fix for you if it was a phone is anything that's a folding phone. Let me tell you, if you think folding phones are cool and you've been thinking about getting one, trust me, just don't. It's not worth it. It's straight up not worth it. Those things are bad news. And I don't care how many updates they get and how much better they're put together. It's going to be a pain in the butt to find any accessories for it. Or get any kind of screen protector or protective case or anything. And on top of that, if anything ever goes wrong with it, 9 times out of 10, you're going to have to replace it entirely. Not worth it. You would play more if you had more normal Minecraft. Yeah. Some riveting gameplay right here. Isn't it, Jenkins? But yeah, my biggest regret with messing with Journey Vibes was adding all the difficulty and magic mods. Caxel kind of twisted my arm until I added something more interesting, and then his fucking ass like only messed with it for like a little bit, and then he was done. So we basically fucked up my whole mod pack for like no fucking reason, and I'm honestly still a little bit tilted about it. What about dollar store flip phone burners? Honestly, if you can deal with like not having as much power for your smartphone, like you don't do a lot of things, those flip phones aren't the worst. The only problem with them is that they aren't anything that's like a burner phone or something, like something that you can just buy off a shelf in like one of those like boxes, and they're like $60, is that you're not gonna be able to find any parts for them. Like that's just the whole thing for it. I can ramble a lot about parts. I also fix computers. Not like I should note when I say I fix things, I didn't like get down to the nitty gritty and doing soldering and stuff like that, but like I know how to like do part replacements and disassemble things and so on and so forth. You hate Joy-Cons? I have beef with Joy-Cons as well. Those things are actively made poorly and then made to be annoying to repair. If you try to take apart a Joy-Con to fix it, 9 times out of 10, the screws are just going to end up stripping the plastic, and then you're not going to be able to reassemble it because they're made with like the world's shittiest plastic on the planet. I've repaired plenty of them, don't get me wrong. But we almost always had to have like another shell on standby just to replace it. Broken screens? Yeah, I did broken screen replacements all the time. Hell, I did it on laptops as well. An hour ago, open your phone because you're drinking Peak Lemonade cup. You hit that cap. Man. Soldering, you can make some good money, for sure. So, Joy-Cons, right? The thing about Joy-Cons is that, you know how like every Joy-Con has stick drift? So there is a replacement. If you want to look for like a Hall Effects joystick, and of course you probably want to see if you can find like a backup like shell if you end up trying to replace it. But you can get this thing called a Hall Effect joystick, and it just like it's like the world's easiest swap. And like, okay, I say that from the perspective of someone who fixes things, but from the perspective of someone who fixes things, it's an easy swap. And it fixes your Joy-Con drift, and you're not even gonna have to worry about it. It's like $30 for a joystick, though. What topics being spoken about right now? Mainly tech repair stuff. Zaza, man, I think some of your message got. I'm glad you've been enjoying the streams, though. You're happy to have a Switch Lite right now. Well, here's the thing about that, though, Rachel. Here's the thing about that. If you get Joy-Con drift on a Switch Lite, it is going to be so much worse to fix it. Like, it's just cooked. You can't even, like, tell it to stop using those sticks. I have so much problem with that. Yeah, I'm not Henry Inky. Please make a new server so you can stream Minecraft again. I'm going to get the Journey Vibes server back up if it's the last thing I do, because I want to continue working on my castle. I'm sorry, Chewy, but I probably don't have any. All right, good night, by the way, Zaza, man. I don't want to make a whole new server. I want to continue working on my castle. Ever gotten stick drift and you've had your Switch since the time of year 2018? I got mines within. I got stick drift on my controllers within like 6 months, I think. It was so quick. Hey there, Rory. What's up? PS5 controller just started to get stick drift. Might start for the beginning of fresh start. I don't know. I just want to work on my castle. The whole thing with Journey Vibes and me starting it up is that initially I had zero plans to make it a multiplayer server until Caxel got like really big on making it multiplayer. Honestly, I'd probably sooner go download the world and run it again in single player. Hi there, Yellowstone. This is what happened. Stick mini June sticks great. I guess so, Fallen Up. Man, you guys are no okay. So here's the thing about stick drift with modern controllers. It wasn't always a thing. No. In fact, almost every stick in the past worked off of a system called the Hall Effect, which was based on like magnetic readings of your joystick input, and it would autocorrect itself if it did run into any issues, just from you like spinning the stick around. The problem is that they later on moved on to using graphite pads, especially with these modern controllers, and it's just objectively a worse technology, and it's prone to failure, and it fucking sucks. But for some reason, that's just the one that all these companies are moving over to, even though it objectively is worse and terrible and just constantly breaks. Because they hate us, and they want us to pay for repairs and stuff, and new controllers. Why? I don't know. You guys are saying a lot of words. When someone gets a brand spanking new Switch, controller just gets drift immediately. Honestly. That's sensible. Chewy, I don't know what to tell you. It was supposed to just be a single player thing, and then Caxel wanted to make it a server. So, like that's what it is. I just want to work on my castle. I don't want to go do anything else. I don't have any other plans for Minecraft right now. I'm sorry. I understand that you want to play Minecraft and stream Minecraft, but it's like that's just I don't know. I don't want to start from scratch again. I do remember the sunflower, Teddy. Yes, I already said that. Strip mine for 2 hours. Came out with 10 diamonds. Man, that's just terrible luck, Avery. I'm surprised. Read that stick drift didn't really start until the Xbox One until PS4 era of consoles. Oh yeah, that's about accurate. That's when they started switching over to it. It gets cheaper for the pads and stuff? Probably, but only like by a small margin. Yeah, you made a multiplayer Minecraft server for Java. Caxel's the one who handles all the server stuff, honestly. At least recently. It's been a long time since I've done anything with server making. There's a lot of tutorials online. I guess I could probably help you out, but I don't know. I've got a lot going on right now. Is controller compatible for PC Minecraft? Not for the Java edition, but for the Bedrock edition. Thanks for being relatively consistent with uploading VODs. I've been trying my best to do so. We're gonna be a bit behind on uploading this morning's Conquer VOD because I'm just burnt out, and I was waiting forever for TikTok to finish letting me download the VOD, and it wouldn't let me, so I just kind of just said fuck it and whatever. And so that's why we're playing Minecraft now. Off topic. Oh, glad to hear it. I've been told that I have a tendency to do almost like I've had friends tell me that, like, with the way that I ramble and talk after when I'm in like a certain mood, it's like got like a weird, almost ASMR kind of vibe to it, where I tend to put people to sleep in a like teacher that like rambles during a school lecture, and you like know you need to stay awake, but you just can't help but fall asleep kind of way. It's so the problem with TikTok's VOD thing is that, like, I don't know what's wrong with their back end, but it takes like, so for a 2-hour VOD from TikTok, right? It takes like an hour or two for it to process the fact that I want to download the VOD, because it will literally sit there and say processing for like ever. And then once it finally finishes processing, then it takes like another like hour or so to finish like actually downloading it. Meanwhile, over on the Purple app, I tell it if I tell it that I want a 12-hour VOD right after I finish streaming it, it downloads it in like an hour and I'm done. It's like, it doesn't need to do any processing. It just it's like, all right, it'll be an hour. Cool. And we're just good to go. It's genuinely so frustrating. But no, yeah, I understand, Chewy. Honestly, you totally should go make your own server. It probably would run into a lot less issues than we have. Because for some reason we have like the worst tech curse. I can try to help you set it up, but beyond like basic setup, I don't want to be like I don't want to be having to run tech support. Heck, right now, even when we had the Journey Vibe server up, it was like super broken. And I'm talking about recently. When we tried to get it put back up recently, it was just super broken, and I literally was just like, I don't want to fix this. And I just kept hitting run until it worked through like every single error that it was having trying to load the world. And it, like almost everything was broken. And I was like, all right, cool. Game's working. Who cares? Like I'm at that level of like burnt out and fed up with things. Like it's just like, yeah, it's broken as shit, but I don't care right now. You didn't know they had VODs? You mean like you didn't know TikTok had VODs and stuff? Yeah, they do. You got to go to your live center or whatever, and then you can download them. It's really weird. I've actually been uploading. So I can't remember exactly when it started. I think it was like late September. No. Excuse me. It was mid-October. So okay, let me stop talking around in circles for 5 seconds, and then I'll get my thoughts together. So around in October, I was streaming a mod for Super Mario 64 called B3313, and it was really popular for some reason. And people were asking me if I uploaded the streams anywhere so they could go back and watch things because they wanted to catch up with what they missed. And I hadn't been doing that before that point. And I was like, oh, shoot. Okay, I guess I need to start figuring that out. And so TikTok will actually delete the VODs for every, like, in, like, a period of a month, right? So I went back and I installed, like, I downloaded, like, a month's worth of VODs, and it took so long that, like, a bunch more VODs became available over the course of me downloading them. It took forever and a half, but I eventually started uploading them, and to this point, I've been uploading every stream that I do over here on TikTok and on the Purple app, each to their own YouTube channels, so that way, like, if you only want to see the vertical format streams, then they're over there on the TikTok VOD archive. If you want to see all the horizontal streams I do at night, then they're over on the Purple one. Okay, good night, Chewy. I wish you luck with figuring out server stuff. Feel free to ask me questions, and I'll hopefully help you out. Sorry, Dark. Yeah, this is Java Edition. Remember the B3313 streams? What's up? Hi, Joseph. Nothing much. We're just chilling, and I'm talking while I clear out some space in a cave in Minecraft. But yeah, we're playing on Java Edition. We're playing on the Minecraft Origin Realm server. Oh my gosh, sorry. That burp came out of left field. It startled me. Sounds good, Rachel. They should be both linked over on the link tree on my profile. Though you'll have to fight with TikTok and its weird link system. I don't know why, like, why TikTok just makes it where sometimes links don't want to work right. Can't go live because you don't have enough followers. Yeah. Honestly, like, people ask me a lot, like, oh, how did you get enough followers to go live? Like, do you have any tips on doing that? And I'm like, buddy, I hate to tell you, but I lucked out. So, I did not use TikTok, like, basically at all for a really long time because I didn't have a phone. And so and then even when I got a phone, because I didn't have a phone for so long, I just wasn't in the habit of doing things on it. And so eventually I did get on TikTok and started checking it out. And then after like a few months, like 1 or 2 months, I uploaded my first video, which was literally just me threatening Taco Bell because over there, which sounds absolutely unhinged. But I was making a joke video to threaten Taco Bell because they had a promotion going on where you could win an Xbox that when you turned it on, it made a Taco Bell noise. And so what I had done was I had stockpiled like this gigantic stack of these like chalupa boxes so I could redeem them all at once to try to get a win. And I was threatening Taco Bell on my TikTok, and like that first video got something like 3 million views, and like I wasn't even aware that there was a follower requirement to stream because I almost immediately unlocked streaming, and also I wasn't even aware you could stream on TikTok. And so I didn't know you could stream on TikTok, and I didn't know I needed a certain number of followers to stream on TikTok because like the first thing I posted to do anything on TikTok just immediately blew up. It was so dumb. Tips for seasoning holographic eggs. Hold on. Honestly, I kind of keep it with some prismatic salt. I don't know. I don't have holographic eggs too often. Prismatic salt is usually a safe bet with any holographic food, though. What else is there? Almost morning time. Yeah, we are going pretty late, huh? Sounds good. Okay, thanks. Yeah, no problem. Jeez, placeholder. I'm surprised you're awake right now. How you doing? Oh man. But yeah, so anyways, on the topic of me uploading a lot, like all those VODs and stuff. So originally, since TikTok was supposed to be the more casual platform, like I just didn't want to bother with doing all the fancy stuff. Just because I wanted to keep things chill and not have to constantly worry about professionalism or planning things out or anything like that. I hadn't been backing things up, like, at all. And when people were asking me, like, actively... So, before that point, the only thing I was doing backups of were the Twitch streams, Purple App streams that like, almost immediately fell off. And I mean, like, so fast. When things started doing well over here on the Clock app, and I just wasn't in the mood to be professional, I just started slowly emphasizing the Clock app more and more, and then just fell off of doing Purple App streaming. And so, what am I doing right now? Need some coal. Need some iron too. Initially, though, when I was doing the VOD uploads for the Purple app, they were very much kind of like... I kind of just like phoned it in a bit, because I was mostly just for the sake of having stuff. It was more for myself, like, so I could go back and I could download some old VODs if I needed to do some editing or something like that. More so than it was for anyone to go back and watch it. So I kind of uploaded them very lazily, and I didn't really include any information or description. I didn't make any thumbnails. There wasn't really any sort of... Like, if there's a series, there wasn't really a good playlist for it or anything. So when people started expressing interest on actually intending to go back and watch the old VODs for the TikTok archive, and I was like, oh shit, I need to, like, actually care about this. And so I went ahead and started to go back. I uploaded something like 80 VODs, right? Just 80, like over the course of me trying to, like, download everything and upload everything, because TikTok was hella slow. And then I went through and I did a polish pass of it, of, like, uploading, like, thumbnails and stuff to go with everything, so that way everything looked more clean and it was easier to understand what you were looking at. It was a whole thing. Took it took me, like, actually 2 months to do all that. And then I went back and I've been looking at the Twitch archive, and I'm gonna keep messing that up now. But the Purple app archive, and I was like, oh, I really phoned this in. This kind of sucks. And so I've now been going back and trying to update everything on the Purple app archive as well, and that's just taking forever and a half to do. And I'm honestly getting really burnt out on it, because I've been doing practically, in terms of, like, background projects that I do aside from streaming, I've been doing practically nothing but making thumbnails and, like, writing descriptions and, like, arranging playlists and just generally processing information and stuff, like, nonstop for actual months at this point, and it's starting to drive me a little crazy. It's so boring. It's like I'm streaming for, like, 2 hours, and then I'll go, and then I was like, all right, time to go make thumbnails and write descriptions and, like, search up information and stuff for, like, the next 8 hours until I stream again for another 2 hours to then go and do all that again. And it's like, oh my god. It's a whole thing. It's fine. Yeah, go ahead and fall asleep to my stream. Honestly, if you like, don't feel pressured to like respond to my ramblings. Just you can listen to them, go to sleep. I don't really mind. Do whatever you want to do, man. If anything, it's a compliment that you want to leave it on and fall asleep to it. Honestly, I always need to put on things that like I whenever I need to try to fall asleep, I usually try to find something that like will take enough attention that like I'm not like having to like I'm not getting like stuck thinking like about how I need to go to sleep. It's just like I'm just sort of listening to this in the background. But then also not take so much attention that I like actually get engaged with it, because then I'm just gonna end up staying awake because I'm like way too focused on what I'm watching. So like I'm sure like this kind of like passive rambling and like meandering around conversationally probably makes for that exact sort of split way. That's not even a word, but I'm not worried about that. Purple App is not my job, though. Purple App, ironically, despite the fact that I've been over there for almost 10 to 11 years, has almost immediately been supplanted by TikTok because as much as I don't want to, like, grind it down to I make more money here, like, yeah. I like, even just making, like $5 on a stream is like immensely more than I would ever make over on Purple App over the course of those 10 to 11 years. Things have been going a lot better over here. I meet a lot more new people. I get to talk to a lot more people. It's easier for people to find me over here and discover me over here. On average, like, TikTok has been an objective upgrade for me, which really bums me out that like there's a potential that it's just going to disappear off the face of the earth, and then I'm just going to lose everyone, and that's terrifies me at the moment. But more importantly, the actual reason, non-financially speaking, that I came over here and started doing this more often is because it was so much easier. I like to be a lot more professional with my Purple App stuff. Like, I want to make sure I have an actual schedule. And a lot of that's kind of because over on the Purple App, people sort of expect a base level of professionalism because streaming's become a lot more refined over there over the course of years. Like, it's a lot more of like a rat race, a contest of sorts to get people's attention, especially since there's not really any discoverability over there. Sorry. Hi there, 000. You haven't seen me since the Banjo stream. Oh, man. Sorry about that object. I've been kind of falling off the face of the earth because my sleep's been totally messed up. That's kind of my fault to a degree. But yeah, discoverability on the Purple App is, like, terrible. Always has been. And so it's hard for me to stay consistent over there and do things. Whereas over here, on TikTok, usually on average, people are actively more expressing interest to actually watch me and wonder where I went. Whereas usually on the Purple App, I usually felt like it was more like I just happened to be the guy that someone threw on for right now because their main streamer that they usually watch wasn't on. Gravel thing really keeps going. Oh yeah, it keeps going a lot, Donkey Kong. I think whatever he sent got censored, Sean, so you're probably fine. It's too saturated. Yeah. To a degree, yes. But yeah, to a degree, yeah, talk is kind of my job. Streaming is what is my current only mode of income because of I think I explained it very well when back during my I think the TikTok or the Click Clock Wood stream of the original Banjo-Kazooie streams back when I was playing the first game. Basically, long story short, through a series of unfortunate events, I lost both of the jobs I was working, because I was working 2 jobs at the time, within the same week, during a very unpleasant time of my life. And rather than like break down and be like, "Oh, it's so fucking over," I was just like, "Man, fuck this shit. I'm gonna go actually lock in on streaming." And yeah, that was basically the whole plan. It was because again, I've been streaming for like 10 years. Even if I've never like actually wanted to do it professionally or anything, it was mostly just like a very hobbyist kind of thing for me. But that said, over the course of doing it for so long, I learned a lot of skills that would help in the sense of trying to take things seriously. My back issues? No, it was not back issues. The back issues thing was a lot more recent. That was actually completely independent. I'd already lost my job. I lost my jobs, plural, both within November of last year. It's been officially been a year since I lost my jobs. How's my back? It's good. We're good. For those of you who are unaware, I threw my back out trying to wrangle my particularly ill-behaved year-old puppy who is like very kind but also very stupid. And they were trying to jump the fence over into our neighbor's yard at some point, and I went to go wrangle them one night and to try to keep them from doing that, and then like I sat down and ate dinner, and then like when I went to stand up from dinner, I was like, oh no, because I just straight up was in a lot of pain. It very much sucked. Wish you still had your original Mario Odyssey file. Oh man. See, that's what always worries me about deleting save files. I'm always worried that I'm gonna like want to go back and revisit stuff. Can't really work. Streaming worth. That's respectable, blazing. I mean, that's basically what I've been doing. If I'm gonna be completely honest, if I didn't just make that random decision to like if that specific set of circumstances occurred, though, I'd much rather be working jobs. Like I'd rather have like actual income. I am very much supported by my parents having an excessive amount of patience for me and my shenanigans. Quite frankly, I am not super content with this being the situation I felt like I had to go into. I would much prefer to be working an actual job. But also, much of the reason why I just said, fuck it, and went for doing this instead was because the reason why I was working 2 jobs in the first place is that I was starting to come to terms with the fact that I had a very bad anxiety disorder that was making it extremely difficult to work any normal job, and so I had to take more low-stress jobs in order to try to make enough money to hopefully start getting like anxiety medications and stuff figured out, and that was working for like 6 months or so. The problem was that we were having a lot of bad luck trying to find a good medication that worked for me, because either they were like completely ineffective even after like several dosage raises, or they had the worst side effects that were like, one of them literally just completely threw off my sense of balance, and so it was like I was constantly walking around on a wobbly platform and I could not stand up straight. So that one was one of the worst ones. Everything you like is a decade old. Is everything you like old? I don't know, man. I feel that, though. I still like playing a lot of classic games and stuff. So yeah. So I was paying, like, basically the entirety of my combined 2 paychecks trying to work on getting medication and stuff sorted out, so that maybe once I had myself more properly medicated, I'd be less of a nervous wreck and could work more normal and better paying jobs. But when when I got let go by both of them within the same week, that was very much the kind of like fuck it kind of situation, and I just kind of said whatever, and just decided to lock in on doing this. Currently, currently my income from this is very. By the way, before I continue talking on this, this is very much me just being an open book. I'm not trying to guilt trip anyone into like feeling bad for me or something. This is very much a situation of my own creation at the moment. I could probably easily go back and find another low stress job and go start working that. Again, I have no qualms with my current scenario, and I am purposely making the choice to keep myself in this current scenario. I will, if things do not go well, I will not be in any sort of trouble, because again, my parents are very kind and very patient with me. I just want to like put that out there before anyone's like, oh, this guy's like fucking talking about how streaming's so fucking hard. Ooh, boo-hoo. But yeah, so yeah, that said, I'm currently not making as much as I was from streaming. So back during the B3313 streams, the reason why I switched over to playing single player games instead of just streaming Fortnite 24/7 and literally doing nothing else, I had 0 projects going on in the background because I was too busy grinding Fortnite, trying to keep up with the battle pass, and trying to keep up with all the different modes they added. The reason why I switched was because at the time I was convinced that like although like I did enjoy playing Fortnite and I had a lot of fun with it, I didn't mind playing it, and honestly I'd probably continue playing Fortnite if not for the fact that I have an unhealthy addiction to that game. But the reason why I switched so wholeheartedly all in was because the me playing single player games was doing a lot better than I thought it would. And even then, that was only by a small margin. I think the most I had made in a week was like $30 over the course of the whole week, and like that was it. That was still a lot more than me streaming Fortnite. Speaking of which, I do have a creator code for anyone who does play Fortnite. On a side note, I ironically got a creator code almost immediately before I quit it, like entirely. So I got it, and then like it's like, well, done with this game. After streaming it for something like, God, what was it, like 6 months? I have no idea. Anyways, so those streams were doing pretty well, and the problem is that me continuing to stream Fortnite and those, is that the people who were there to watch Fortnite really did not give a fuck about me streaming those single player games, and then the people who were watching me for those single player games just didn't really care for Fortnite. And so the problem is that both games were sort of like combating with each other, and it would cause me to have these random days where the algorithm just absolutely hated me, because like the people were seeing the wrong stream that they didn't care about, and so they'd just immediately tune out, and then they're like, oh, this guy sucks now. Or the algorithm would think that, rather. The bot that runs the whole thing going on with this app. They were like, oh, this guy sucks now and everyone hates him. Let's just stop recommending him. And then people would be like, well, dude, where have you been? And I'm like, I've been streaming every day, man. I don't know what to tell you. Like, sometimes the algorithm would just hate me. So I was like, on average, although I didn't want to completely cut out Fortnite, I also, it took so much time to keep up with every single thing that was going on in that game. And I was very bad at limiting myself and like trying to make myself not care about getting everything. because I have a like I'm very much a completionist, and I like that game a lot, and I wanted to have all the limited time stuff that I would have otherwise missed it out on because I get FOMO really bad. And so I was just generally not being responsible with that game, and so I was like, all those factors considered, I was just like, you know what, it probably would be better for me if I just stopped playing Fortnite. And I do kind of feel bad because there was a lot of people who found me from me doing my Fortnite streams, and that's like the thing they want to see from me. But I've been having like I'm still getting people who are coming in. And it's like, hey, when's the next Fortnite stream? I'm like, sorry, man, we quit that like a month ago. Pass that code. Oh, my code's just it's Stripe Stooge. It's the same as my username on. I just realized my my gameplay's on the wrong layer. I looked over for like all of a second. I was like, hold on. Let me try to fix this real quick. Nope. Okay, that just made it even worse. Why did that happen? TikTok live app really hates me sometimes. There we go. Okay, I fixed it. You're a pretty chilled guy. Thank you, Richard. But yeah. Oh yeah, it's also in my bio. Thank you, John. Alright, good luck with your doom scrolling, Donkey Kong. In my opinion, Chapter 5 was like the big turnaround for Fortnite. Every previous chapter I played of Fortnite, Epic Games eventually would sabotage themselves and like do something so stupid that I literally could not stand playing the game. Chapter 5 was in no way the best chapter, though. It honestly, it was really mid, but like it was a consistent mid. It's like it wasn't just having like really high highs, and then suddenly the game would be so bad that I'd literally just entirely forget about it for the next year. Like what would keep happening with the previous chapters. Honestly, I'd prefer the consistency over them like making like absolute bangers. But I'd still like to have a good game, of course. I don't know what they were cooking, thinking they were... Hold on. Gonna move to having bullet drop and stuff. But yeah, it was to the point that, like, I put my foot down so hard that, like, despite the fact that I loved Chapter 2, and, like, I absolutely 100% would have played the hell out of Chapter 2 OG, I was still like, no, I need, if I'm going to quit the game, it shouldn't be like, oh, but I'll quit it after the game, after this one season that I really like. Like, no, I need to, if I think I need to quit the game for me to like do things that are more important to me, then, and like work on projects, get stuff done, upload more VODs, play games that like I like there are so many single player games I've never even seen because I just don't play single player games, and I'm like, if I want to make this change, then I need to quit it right now. Doesn't matter. So I did. And I haven't even launched up Chapter 6. Chapter 6 looks like a lot of fun, don't get me wrong. It looks like a blast. I kind of want to check it out, but I'm not going to. Because, like, I know for a fact that if I boot up Fortnite, I'm going to waste my entire day, and I'm not going to get anything done, and I'm not going to work on any projects, and it's just going to, like, eat away my time. Not a fan of OG, you didn't miss it. Really? That's bold. I honestly miss the earlier chapters of Fortnite a lot more. There was some time in Chapter 1 where they had like a change in thinking. Yeah, I want to say it was around Chapter 6 or something, and the game just became so rapidly and yuckily different that I lost all interest in playing it. And then Chapter 1, they kind of went like the first season of it, they kind of went back to basics, and it was really refreshing. And then he immediately fumbled the bag, like right after. So I stopped. It was so bad. I gotta be right back. I gotta go take a pee break. Hold on. Marvel Rival stream when? Honestly, might happen. I loved early Overwatch, and that game's been tempting me a lot. Let me go take this pee break. Ah, I'm back. Sorry, I need to take a pee break. There's carrots in the rocks. What? Oh yeah, the copper. I get that. I'm not gonna lie, I actually went for a snack run as well. Oh. Okay. Tasty. I'm hungry. Yeah, I had to eat. I'm actually like really hungry. I don't know why. So I grabbed a few things. Not the Doritos mountain. No, you're right though. I should. The Doritos mountain was so bad. But don't worry, it's not gonna be this bad. It's not gonna be that bad this time. But I am gonna mute myself while I munch. I just wanted to do the first thing. But yeah, I'm gonna eat for a little bit. I'm sorry. I'm not a machine. So for context on the Doritos mountain that Blazing is referencing, uh, for that while that my back was hurt, um, there was a stream I did after a Nuts and Bolts stream when I was playing Sonic and Shadow Generations, and I was looking for the nuts and bolts in that game because it was funny. And at that time, I couldn't really make food for myself because I literally couldn't stand for long enough to go properly like make something, even if it was just like a microwave thing. It was a whole mess. Um, so with my back messed up, my mom was being nice, and she would help make me lunch every so often. And so during that stream, she brought like a sandwich because I'd gone for so long, it was time for lunch. Um, and like the biggest pile of Doritos I have ever seen on a plate. And I didn't really have anywhere to put the plate, and I couldn't really get up and move to do anything about that. So I basically had to sit there and try to eat this absurdly freaking huge stack of Doritos, like all in one sitting, because I couldn't put it anywhere. The Doritos were just gonna fall off everywhere. And so I was just scarfing down Doritos for like 5 minutes, probably for like 10 minutes straight. It was so bad. and, and I didn't have the foresight to actually mute, like maybe people don't want to hear me munch on Doritos like crazy. So I didn't even really mute myself, and I kept trying to talk with chat anyways. Because I wasn't on my usual mic either, so it was like hearing some guy on like Xbox Live Party chat just absolutely slamming Doritos and still trying to talk to you. So dumb. Not my finest moment, to be sure. How would Oreo flavored Doritos even work? What do you mean? What do you mean you want Oreo flavored Doritos? How does that even work? Like, how much? How? What? You just joined this live and you 100% agree with it. No, I don't think they'd be messy. But, like, when you say Dorito flavored, do you mean, like, the whole cookie and cream and everything? Or, like... Because, like, an Oreo is already, like, 2 flavors. Because you got the cookie and the cream. What do you mean one half would be cookie and the other one? How are you splitting how are you doing these halves? So wait, is like the chip itself like cookie Oreo flavored and then like the dust is the cream? Probably like the Oreo cereal. No, I'm aware they said Oreo flavored Doritos, but that's what I'm getting at. Like Doritos is kind of like one flavor. It's like entirely the powdering, you know? Yeah, there already is Oreo flavored Coke. There is. That's the thing. So, I feel like the ratio of chip to powder would be like really important then. I just don't like I don't logistically understand why you'd go out of your way to get Oreo flavored Doritos though. Cuz it's like Doritos are generally like pretty like savory, but Oreo is more of like a sweet, you know? I don't know if savory is actually the right word. I mean, I guess you could argue it's easier to like carry around and eat because it's not like in the big bulky cookie packaging, but like it's objectively not going to taste exactly like Oreos. It's going to taste like not Oreos to some degree. They have mini to go cups, but the thing about the mini to go cups is that like it's a different ratio of cookie and cream. Like the Oreo minis and Oreos taste different. All right, they objectively taste different. They may be the same product and composed of the same components, but they taste different. Just because of the format that they come in, you know? They have Oreo dip. Well, Oreo dip is easy because then it's just the cream and you put the Oreo cookie chunks into it. And you like stir it around or whatever. Like it's easy to make a dip that's flavored like something because then it's like all liquid and like merging in the solids and mixing it in just pulls the flavor out of it. See the ones that are like stuffed like times 10? Yeah. They get a little absurd with those overstuffed Oreos, I'm not gonna lie to you. It's a little terrifying. So, by the way, the things I'm eating right now include like children's fruit gummies, uh a package of like cheese cracker sandwich things, and then like pretzel sticks and cheese dip. I don't know why this was the collection of things I chose to satiate my hunger, but here we are. Mountain Dew flavored burritos. I imagine you meant to say Doritos. I think they already have Mountain Dew flavored Doritos. I don't have a problem with making Doritos taste like other things. I have a problem with making Doritos taste like something antithetical to Doritos. Like Mountain Dew is like a complementary flavor. You know? I'm pretty sure Mountain Dew flavored Doritos already exists. And also Doritos flavored Mountain Dew. But like you wanna make like cake flavored Doritos, you know? It's a hot pocket of chips. He's out of line, but he has a point. It's a hot pocket of chips. Here, I want to cook this turkey real quick. I'm smoking a turkey. Hold on. Just, here we go. Thanks for the follow pics. Speaking of Hot Pockets, you want a pizza bagel and a Hot Pocket merged? I feel like you can't really do that, though. I don't think you can merge those two things. A lot of the flavor comes in, like, the form factor of each of those things. And, like, how they're delivered. I will say, on topic of, like, microwavable pizza things, I get, like, these cravings for, like, specific shitty versions of pizza. You know? Where it's like, I don't want Totino's pizza rolls. I want those, like, shitty store brand pizza rolls that, like aren't as good. Because, like, they cut a lot of corners to make them, like, really cheap. But, like, I'll just randomly have a craving for that. Yes, hello, Pix. What's up? Stickman. The roundness of the pizza bagel with the flavor of the Hot Pocket. I don't think that's how that works. I mean, I could be wrong. I could very easily be wrong, in fact. But, like, I feel like the way those two things microwave is different, you know? Because, like, the Hot Pocket, it's kind of like... Oh, wait, no, everyone shut the fuck up. Actually, I have something significantly more important that needs to be discussed immediately, post-haste, abandon all other topics. Rude. Yes, you're right. That was very rude of me. But everyone shut the fuck up. This is extremely important. Hot Pockets. What were they thinking? Getting rid of the crisping thing. You know, like the sleeve that you put the Hot Pocket into? and you microwave it inside the sleeve, right? And it like cooks it up a certain way, and it like makes it like crunchier. Why the fuck did they get rid of that? Why did they get rid of that? I had a Hot Pocket recently without the sleeve. It was terrible experience. So bad. Just use air fryer? I don't care. You're right, but I don't care. The microwave is faster, all right? The air fryer takes like marginally more time. Like not even that much more for it to be that much of a difference, but I don't care. It's not the same. So the freaking when they got rid of the sleeve, like now like every time I microwave a Hot Pocket, it's like a soggy-ish mess. Like it's still mostly like it has some like texture to it. It still mostly maintains the fact that like yes, it's a cooked Hot Pocket, but it's got like this squishiness to it in some way. It's like
It's like ever so slightly soggy.
The package is the best part. You people don't understand. Exactly. And then plus with the sleeve, you'd fold it up so you could like pick up the hot pocket and just carry it around. Like you wouldn't need like a plate and everything. Like it had its own self-contained sort of thing. You had the sleeve, you pick it up, and it had like the barrier between your hand and the hot pocket's molten like death liquid. It's I can't believe them. It's just not right. It's not right that they got rid of those. Feels like a stressful. And protect your fingers, yeah. Now here's the thing though. Here's the thing. I entirely understand, despite the fact that I like just had that whole rant. I entirely understand that they got rid of it because air fryers are more common and they do basically the exact same thing that like was the entire purpose of the sleeves of the hot pockets. And that also like the sleeves just objectively create a lot of waste and it's not good. But we could cut them a little slack. I mean, the Earth's dying of pollution anyways. We might as well keep our sleeves for our hot pockets. They still have them at your store. I think it's because your store hasn't quite got the new stock yet. That might be it. Hot pocket just burns your mouth. I mean, that's just an objective fact, you know? Like that's just part of the hot pocket experience. Like, yeah, the molten death liquid is going to kill you like a little bit, and you're going to end up irrevocably like harmed from eating it. But like, it's tasty after it cools down. It'll take another million years anyway. It's a Dollar General and a town population of 1,800. Yeah, that'd probably do it. And again, you know, Dollar General does get like their own weirdly specific versions of products. Have you ever noticed that? When you go into a Dollar General, they have like different packaging styles and like formats that you wouldn't see in like a Walmart or something. I went to a Dollar General and I saw like a 2-liter of Lipton green tea, and it was a religious experience for me. I couldn't believe that it actually existed like in that format. I just straight up I bought it like with I didn't even need to think about it. I just went there, I bought it. I don't even remember why I was in Dollar General, but like all plans were abandoned because I just bought that thing, walked out, and just started chugging green tea. It was so good. Hot pocket, somehow molten and frozen at the same time. But that's the whole thing. The crisp packet helped to cook the center somehow. I don't know how. Because you're right. No, another thing I think you have to like that most people don't do is that you have to like actually set your microwave to high. I never actually did that for the longest time. I would just always set it to the time it would say on the package, but then it was like set your microwave to like 1 minute and 30 seconds on high. And I was like, what? Like, I was like, why? What's the difference between doing that? And then ever since I did it that first time, it was like I was like, oh wow, I should start doing that more. I think I might have accidentally cleared out all the space I need. Hold on, let me do some block counting. Smaller sizes, self-care stuff for more dollars too. Yeah. Okay, hold on. We need how am I counting this? I need more torches. I need to count the blocks. Let's see here. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13, 16, 18, 20, 22. 23? Yes, 23. Okay. Let me go over here. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22. I think I accidentally made this too big. I think we zoned out a little bit too hard making this. Because that would be where it's supposed to end, and then the walls would be here. Oops. Dude, Little Debbie snacks go crazy. So I also used to work at Kroger. And I had this problem where, like, I would regularly just happen to be walking by the Little Debbie section. Like, after my shift was over. I was like, oh, I haven't had some cosmic brownies in a long time. Oh, like the oatmeal cream things. Oh, there's some good stuff right there. And I just buy a whole box. And I didn't really need them. I just grabbed them because I just had like a momentary craving for them. Like that was it. I just grab them. Cinnamon coffee cakes are the best. I don't think I had the cinnamon coffee cakes. Debbie and Hostess, yeah. They're the goats. They are the goats. Okay, I'm going to put these blocks here. I don't know what we're doing with this. I guess we can make this into like a hallway or something. I mean, we already dug out the space. But anyways, maybe we block this off before the enemies start coming through here. Let me just, and we're good. Oh man. All right, so here's the thing. I cleared out an entire square's worth of space. What do I do now? I didn't think I'd get this far. I didn't think I'd finish this. Shit. Now I actually have to think about what my planning was. Don't fucking know. Okay. Here's the plan. Let me grab out some granite. I thought by now I'd like have some sort of idea of what I was thinking assembled, but no, it didn't. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. We're gonna make some like shelves of some kind. And we're gonna have a grid going around the shelves. Yeah, that's an idea. That sounds like an idea. I did not think it was Fairhead. Little statue of my stick figure. Right now we're worried about storage things more than vanity, but I respect the suggestion. Okay, so basically 5 torches, and then 2, 3, 4, 5 up. So assuming I did that right, which I think I did, you basically have an entryway right here. Is PNG tubing easier than VTube? Oh yeah. Oh my god, yes. Yes, it's so much easier. PNG tubing, you draw like 2 frames, maybe 2 more if you're feeling fancy with it, and like you and then you're like at the point that I am, right? Because like I have basically like 2 frames for my eyes and 2 frames for my mouth, and I'm good. VTubing, you gotta like. There's a reason why people spend like hundreds of dollars on a model, because so much of it is that you got to make art in a very specific way so that it's designed to like morph around and do weird shit for like facial tracking and stuff, and it's ugh, terrible. What's that hissing? It might be my AC unit. I don't actually know. It's either that or I'm about to get killed by some demon, or the other. Could go either way, TBH. Welcome back, Donkey Kong. Hi, Huggy Wuggy. Do I have an XP farm? No, I don't. I don't have like. We're technically speaking, we're still very much in the early stages of this playthrough. Usually, whenever I play Minecraft, I want to focus on my base first, and then worry about everything else. Cat under your kitchen. That's not good. Okay. So how wide is this? 2, 4, 6, 7. I imagine it's the same over here. 2, 4, 6, 7. Yeah. So if I wanted to make a storage solution that I could actually feasibly understand, in theory, I would make it something like this. It's not going to be the most efficient, but whatever. Warned me about Hero Brian. Oh no. Hi there, Marissa. How you doing? I have not had the misfortune of getting into vaping. Surprisingly, I am generally disinterested in most of the vices that inspire mankind's downfall. I guess we're gonna be very edgy and say that. Fuck it. Because I don't know how else to phrase it. Thanks for the rose and the heart, me, Huggy Wuggy. I don't know why that was what popped in my head. I'm over here sounding like I'm some fucking some fucking crazy creature, man. Thanks for the GGs, John Boy. I don't think he's looking at chat until the storage resolution is over. What do you mean? It's a fire? Maybe. I can stick figures talk with no vocal cords. What makes you think we don't have vocal cords? Hey, wait, you know what? I actually built that wall wrong. Oops. Let me go fix that. Let me give you all a lesson on stick figure anatomy. We have every single organ in the human body. It's just like really thin. Very compressed. Exactly. Yeah, they're very flat. You guys ever watch that movie Flatland? It's kind of like that. Where did the whole red stick figure with beanie thing come from? I could do something really funny right now, but it would get me in a lot of trouble with TikTok. So I'm not going to. I'm just gonna explain. So the stick figure thing, basically this didn't even come about as a bit for the stream. I have these phases where I become like a mute individual. I just randomly decide that I no longer feel like speaking words for like months at a time. And I'll just be silent. And so during one of those periods of time where I just decided that vocal expression was cringe, I met a group of people online, and given the fact that I can't really communicate, I was very big on drawing little stick figures comics to depict whatever stupid situation in a video game I got myself into was going on, right? And then so from my habits of streaming, I was aware of this program called Discord Reactive. Oh wait, actually I got ahead of myself, sorry. So with the stick figures and stuff like that, I the one I used to represent myself was very basic. It's just like a normal black and white stick figure, honestly, but I had a very specific line width I draw with and style of doing it. And so one of my friends that I had met from that group had asked if I could draw them as like a stick figure, like a stick figure to represent them. And so from my habits of streaming, I was aware of this thing called Discord Reactive, where it's basically a visualizer that's meant to show like who's talking to help people in chat coordinate voices with people, you know? Especially if as someone, if it's like a new chat person in chat who's not used to the stream and thus doesn't know all these people and thus doesn't know who the actual main guy that's streaming is. I had made use of it in the past, and so I was like, this is a very long-winded story and explanation for a simple question. And so I was like, and so internally I was like, oh, I'll do him one better. I'll draw him a stick figure that'll actually talk. And so I drew the 2 frames, and then I like showed on my screen share us in the little Discord reactive thing. And he's like, whoa, that's cool. And then there was other people in the call, and they're like, hey, you should draw me now. And it basically got almost immediately out of hand, and I had to have a person drawn for every single person that was in that server. And over the process of doing that, I eventually realized, hey, this would actually make for a funny streaming bit. And so, given the fact that my stick figure was previously very simplistic, it didn't have a hat or anything, it was literally just a black and white stick figure with his face, I was like, well, I probably need some way to like make it be like, okay, yeah, that's Stripe. And so I already had this whole gray stripe thing being my theme for a while now, because back in middle school, there was this jacket I'd wear almost every single day that was like gray striped, to the point that people associated me more with the gray stripes than my face, because if we were out in like a crowded event or something like that, they'd have trouble identifying me. But if I had my striped jacket on, everyone would just immediately flock over to where I was, because everyone would look over and be like, oh, hey, Stripe's over there. And that would just be the thing that groups everyone up whenever we had to go to an assembly or something like that. The gray stripes became very much associated with my personal identity at that point. And and I was like, okay, I guess this is my thing now. And so I didn't want to bother with drawing like clothes or anything on the stick figure because the clothes on stick figures look hella weird. It looks stupid as hell. But what doesn't look weird is hats. And I already had gotten into the habit around high school where I would often wear beanies because I'd grow my hair out long. And I was like, all right, I'll draw a striped beanie. We'll combine the two things. And that was the reason why we got the gray striped beanie thing going on. It wasn't like something I specifically came up with the idea for the sake of having like a persona for the stream as much as it was just a funny bit I would use for when I was screen sharing in a Discord call. I'd literally just screen share whatever I was doing, but there's a bunch of stick figures at the bottom of my screen to show everyone talking because they found it funny. And that was basically where all that came from. That's like the whole long story short of like why everything is the way it is. Where's he quit vaping? Is that you kept seeing these ads that basically scared you straight? Yeah, I mean vaping is a lot more harmful. Well, entirely because of all the stuff that they've been adding to vaping, like all the nicotine crap from the smoking industry. But I mean, it's literally supposed to just be water vapor, so yeah, it's pretty bad news these days. You do fan art? Yeah, go for it, John. I've had a few people. Honestly, for the most part, I've only ever gotten fan art of Crabigale. You can actually see one of those pieces of fan art in the background on the wall behind me, next to the green screen. But yeah, for the most part, we've only ever gotten fan art of Crabigale. Yeah. I don't know if I want to bring this up again. You guys want to see one of the only other pieces of fan art I've ever received that actually depicted me? I don't know if I want to bring this back up. I hate this image. This image is the worst. All right, check this out. This is so bad. So this image right here is the only image that has ever been drawn of my stick figure by someone else. And I fucking hate it. It's really funny. Don't get me wrong. And so I don't actually hate and despise the image by itself. I just really hate that was the only image I've ever received. And it had to be the first one. Have I played the Fancy Pants games? Yes, I have. I love the Fancy Pants games. I hate that image so much. Okay, so the reason why that image was drawn was because Caxel was sending me messages on TikTok, right? He was sending me memes and shit on TikTok. He's just fucking around one day. And then he randomly sent me like he sent me a meme where it's like one of those guys like pointing at the screen or something, and usually it's like they're saying some dumb shit. But the one he sent me was in Spanish, and it happened. The words the words in Spanish that it specifically had was "mi amor." Or it wasn't like me. It was like that, and then there's a few other ones. I can't remember what, but it was like "mi amor" and like stuff like "I love you, my darling" and stuff like that in Spanish, because he was just sending random images, and he didn't speak Spanish, so I don't know why he was sending them. And he assumed it was him calling me mean words in Spanish. And I started fucking dying of laughter. And I screenshotted the shit out of everything. And I was like, hey, and I posted the screenshots in like a friend group chat. Like, hey guys, check it out. Kexel's fucking stupid. And I told him what he was sending me. He was like, "Oh god damn it." It was the funniest shit. And so one of my friends, Chewy, she was actually just in here, saw that, and she's like, "Oh, I gotta draw something stupid now." And so what I don't get is why the hell did she draw me as the one that was flirting? When he was the one sending the stupid Spanish flirting memes that he didn't even understand what they meant. Like why me, bro? I hate it. I hate that image. I hate that had to be the first image that was depicting me. It makes me so mad. Can you make my stick figure sing Houdini? You mean like the song by Eminem? Why would you want to do that? Why specifically do... Wait, I feel like you skipped a few steps here. I feel like I'm missing some context. What do you mean? I'm so confused now. What? Do a live stream of Fancy Pants Adventures if it's still available on Xbox. Unfortunately, I don't think it is. I actually looked into that kind of recently, and it looked like it had been delisted. And I've been devastated ever since. You would download the song and then animate your stick figure in place of Eminem. Go for it, I guess. I don't know. Whatever you'd get a kick out of. It's just, I don't know. That's a very perplexing question. It seems like it just came out of the blue. I have no qualms with you doing that. The guy driving the car would be Crabagale. That's definitely something. Childhood, that's why. Fair enough. Off topic. Well, partially on topic, but off topic. My dad was not aware that I had he was apparently not aware that I had practiced Rap God from Eminem for a period of time. And he and while we were listening to the song, I forget in what context. I just randomly belted out like the you know, the fast bit, and he was just like, "What the fuck?" he was just, it was about the funniest reaction. He was just like, he's like, "What? Why do you know how to do that?" And I'm like, "I don't know." That said, I don't think I've practiced that in years. So like that's like easy fumble material right there. That'd be like, "Oh yeah, I could totally do Eminem." And just start fumbling over all my words, you know? It'd be funny as hell. Other fun fact, one of the first videos I ever put out onto the internet was not actually under my own name, but under a group channel where I sang Justin Bieber's Baby as about the time that it had come out, and I was like literally in middle school, so my voice was so bad.
Zeus. Hey guys, it's me, Zeus. Whoa. Mr. Pines, check it out.
Who do you make Slim Shady in that animation? Well, isn't the implication that Slim Shady is like a previous iteration of M that in itself has built its own sort of iconicism that M himself can no longer be? So like the implication would be that like whatever it is, it's like a previous stripe. Either way, I don't think. No offense, I don't think you should undertake the trying to animate the entire music video. That seems like it's like a lot of effort for each shitpost. He's his own grave. Yeah, to a degree. No wife, anyways. Damn, brutal. You began rapping fast like an old man. You sounded kind of like Ozzy Osbourne. Oliver! I. Hide your bets. Tell him the fake Ozzy is here. We went from talking about sex to rapping. Yeah. Pretty good. Honestly, I don't listen to enough rap. It's despite it being a genre I do enjoy, I don't like. Generally, I don't listen to music a lot. Like just generally speaking, I'm not. I don't know why. Music, television, books, movies, like every other form of media. For some reason, I like really take the L on like ever checking out. But for some reason, video games is like 100% what I dedicate like all my attention and time to. So yeah, I don't listen to enough rap, but I would say I do really like Jurassic 5 stuff. I became aware of their music from freaking, I think it was Tony Hawk's Underground. Good shit though. Always end up talking about snacks in the stream, dude. I care a lot about food. If you ever think I don't care about food, try talking to me about like, try making like a controversial like statement on sandwiches, and I will literally go off. Someone came in my came into my Discord like a while back, and they were talking about how they had a Reuben and that they made it with like oh fuck, what was it? They didn't use, first of all, they didn't use corned beef. They used pastrami. Right? Okay, first off, already making a misstep there. And then they were talking about how they didn't use rye bread either. I think they used white bread. And then for some reason, they didn't use like Swiss either. They used some like other white cheese. I don't even know. And then sauerkraut, and then they put jalapenos on there and mustard. And I snapped. I was like, that is not a fucking Reuben. That is some crime against nature. It was fucking. I was so mad. I was utterly offended at this like abomination of a sandwich that dared attempt to call itself a Reuben. We relapsed this entire stream back to snacks. I mean, I can still talk snacks, yeah. Dill pickle flavored chips go crazy, honestly. I'm a big fan of kettle chips. Dude, I like sandwiches so much. So you guys aren't aware of this, but I once made I made a $50 sandwich 4 times in one day. 50 buckaroos. I spent $200 on sandwiches. And we made 4 sandwich. Crust is very good on a sandwich, though. Crust on sandwiches is underrated. I agree. Cinnamon Pop-Tarts are the best. Agree. Okay. How am I going to go about this? I'm thinking we recess some of the storage into the wall. I don't know how. Honestly, I didn't think this far ahead on my storage plans. I just sort of made a room, and then now I got to figure out how I'm putting storage in this room. We need wood for chests. I gotta say, I'm impressed no one batted an eye at the comment about how I made like 4 $50 sandwiches in a day. That like everyone just accepted that information. They're like, yeah, that sounds like Stripe. Classic Stripe. Fucking expensive ass sandwiches. I forget if I turn the can I make a chest out of this, or is this not gonna let me make a chest? No, I can. Okay, good. Was they good? Oh yeah, they was good. Them motherfuckers, they were like, it was the kind of thing you couldn't eat in one sitting. Like you'd cut it into 4, you'd cut it into 4 quarters, right? And you eat a quarter of it, but you couldn't finish it in one sitting. Like straight up. that's coming from someone who's like large. Like I can eat a lot. And I still could not eat that in one sitting. It was crazy. It was on some straight up Scooby-Doo shit. Green olives. Ooh. You know, I didn't think I liked olives too much, but one of my coworkers, while I was working at Kroger, he came up to me. He's like, "Hey, man, I can't eat all these. I'm not gonna be able to eat the rest of these olives. You want them?" I was like, "I mean, I could try them, and if I don't want them, I can tell someone else they can have them." And then I like ate the entire fucking jar. It was a small jar, granted, and he'd already eaten a good bit amount of them. But I was like, "Damn, I didn't know I liked salted olives this much." If you really try, you can eat over a pound of food in one sitting. I'm the only one who wakes up and just eat a jar of cookies. I understand the sentiment. I don't think I've ever had any desire to actually follow through on it, though. Abra, abracadabra. Nice trick. Don't reach in my bag, bro. Hi there, Wendy. How you doing? I just realized, how am I going to label these chests? I don't think we're. I didn't think this through. I did not think this through at all. I mean, I could probably make like a bunch of signs or like item frames or something, but I do not have that much leather. Sticky note on my monitor. What the fuck? I just look at the chest and I just fucking put a sticky note on my monitor. Is that what you say? No one expects the Spanish Inquisition. Hi there, last night. What's up? Okay. Here's how we're gonna do this right now. Good enough. I'm gonna want to replace those all at some point. Fuck, I didn't even think about the fact that, like, okay, I need to make more chests just so I can dump my inventory real quick. I did not think this through. Here we go. Oh, I don't have my inventory tweaks. No. I gotta actually click on all these things. Why? Okay. I also can't sort my... Man, I'm missing having, like, inventory sorting. I hate this. Why must I click on everything? There we go, put all these in there. Do you think maybe I should run around and go grab all the cobblestone I can find? Yeesh. Can you guys not, like, harass someone over whether or not they're a furry, regardless of whether or not they are? Can we not do that, please? I'd appreciate it if we didn't. It's not the end of the world either way. Let's see here. Alright, cobblestone. I'm going around and grabbing all the cobblestone from our chests. Let's get them, wild. Oh my god, I have a smeltery here? Oh my god, I have a smeltery here. I have an ore smeltery? I've had an ore smeltery this whole time. Okay. Alright. First of all, that's a sprunky. Hell yeah, sprunky. You love furries just pointing out the irony. No, I get that. There is a level of irony, but like they said, it's a sprunky. It's from like sprunky. It's like that one Incredibox like thing. I'm aware of the sprunky fandom, I believe. Unless I'm completely mistaken and there's another sprunky thing. In which case, they're not that, and I'm wrong. Yeah, I mean, I have friends that are furries. Like, I very much not vibing with. Don't get me wrong, I'm not vibing with the no kind of like offended reaction, but I understand at the same time. They kind of come with a reputation associated with them half the time on the internet. To admit you're furry, just keep it secret. Damn, respectable. Did I already say thank you for the GGs earlier, John Boy? I feel like I forgot to say that. I probably did. I'm a little bit zoned out right now, if I'm going to be completely honest. It's so quiet. Where is the music? Oh, I've had it off this entire time. It's like, it's been very quiet this entire stream. It's throwing me right off. There you go. Need to make some more signs here in a second. Gonna be live on April Fools? Probably. I don't know. I don't know if I have any plans at the moment. Okay, gotcha, John. Anybody want to hear your hot take? Yeah, go for it, but I am concerned. Fanta's better than Sprite. That is a pretty hot take. That is a very hot take. I don't know if I can agree with that. Dude, a cold Sprite goes crazy. Like, if I want something with flavor, like, yeah, I'll go for a Fanta. But, like, a cold Sprite, it punches well above its weight class, honestly. I'm so glad that the second I turned on the music, it immediately gave me a banger. It rewarded me. McDonald's Sprite. Yeah, Freaky Bob gets it. When you hear this, you can't help but hear the meme. Even the one that goes, I am placing blocks and shit cause I'm in fucking Minecraft. I am placing blocks and shit cause I'm in fucking Minecraft. You mean that one? Don't like cold drinks because it hurts your teeth. I should... I have to think carefully. It's not funny. I'm not laughing. I'm very exasperated trying to formulate my thoughts and like not say something mean. It is normal that some people have sensitive teeth. However, usually in my experience, it's like I don't like when my teeth are sensitive. It's usually because I'm not being very responsible. Because I have the memory of a goldfish with Alzheimer's. Fun fact about people with ADHD: it is like borderline impossible for them to form habits, and I am very aware of that fact. That is all I'm going to say on that front. Chicken. Actually, it's a turkey. And so I bring that up because I wanted to say that I can empathize with like cold shit hurt, but also for a very long time I had this like gingivitis adjacent thing. I can't remember what it is. It was some sort of like mouth condition. And it was some sort of thing that was like adjacent to like some mouth condition, but it wasn't actually that thing. And I didn't realize it. And so there was this whole thing. The reason why I drink like almost only water to this day is because of this. It would make it where me drinking anything carbonated or soda or like anything otherwise like hurt like shit. It just like really irritated the fuck out of my mouth. And I just accepted the fact that like I couldn't drink soda. And I just like got used to drinking water. And I never really brought it up because I was like, "Oh yeah, carbonation hurt bad." And then my dad was like, "We're taking you to the dentist, bro." And they're like, "Oh yeah, it's like he doesn't really have any cavities. He just has this weird thing, and he just needs to drink some mouthwash, and it should go away." I'm like, "Oh." or not drink mouthwash, but you know what I mean. You need to use wet mouthwash. And so yeah, I did mouthwash, and I was just like, oh, my teeth are less sensitive now. Damn, that's crazy. Somebody wasn't flossing. Yeah. Yeah. That and so that's why I brought up the thing where it's like the thing with ADHD is that it is borderline impossible to form habits because you can be doing something for like months straight, and then like one day you just don't do that thing, and then it's just gone from your mind. And so it's usually really hard for me to keep up with flossing and brushing my teeth and doing all that stuff that you're supposed to do because it's just never front and center in my brain. And what'll happen is I'll think to myself like, "Oh, I should go brush my teeth real after I'm done eating dinner." But I'm eating dinner right now. So I just need to remember to do that later. And then once I finish eating dinner, I forget. It's gone. The thought happened, and because the thought happened at the wrong time, it means the thought isn't going to occur later. Use dental sticks in the future. Yeah, I do need to get some dental sticks, honestly. It's not a butterball turkey, no. Hold on a second. Actually, on the topic of Fanta and having an orange color. Hold on a second. Have you guys ever seen what British Fanta looks like? Let me show you something. Is this thing gonna let me see the actual image itself, or is it okay? Fine. I guess we're looking at Reddit. Anyways, here, let me show you something. Let me kick this on real quick. So this is the right one is Fanta in the UK. That's a soda right there. For some reason, between America and Britain, they go we go orange color mean orange flavor, right? But they're more like, oh, it's got to look like orange juice to taste orange. And also because they ban artificial shit, yeah. The bottles look cool as hell. But there's like a clear dichotomy between like, they don't want to have their orange soda be orange. And we're like, yeah, that shit needs to be like neon orange. That shit needs to be like radioactive orange. This one always messes with me. Is that the worst part of ADHD for you? For you, it's forgetting. For me, for you, it's forgetting things. No, my memory's terrible too. I have the memory of a goldfish with Alzheimer's. So I regularly forget very important things. Not being able to maintain habits is definitely really fucking bad for me, though. You hate to say it, but the British probably do Fanta better. I could believe it. But whatever flavor of Fanta they have, it's not going to be the same as the radioactive orange Fanta. Wonder what it tastes like. I don't know. Probably a lot more tame than American Fanta. America doesn't have like any good like food safety things. If coming from an American. To the point that regularly I hear from people back when I worked at Kroger, especially, we'd have like people who are visiting family, like coming to America for the first time, and they're like, "Why the fuck is your food the way that it is?" I don't want to drink it if your Geiger counter ain't going off. That's real as hell. You're right. You're so right, though. Here's a fun fact. White bread in America has stupid amounts of sugar. Like absolutely stupid amounts of sugar. We've adapted to it, right? But usually people visiting from other countries where they have normal bread for normal people, they'll go to eat a sandwich with white bread, and the bread will be so sweet to them with like the with the meat and all that, like it's like disgusting for them. Like apparently that's a thing. I believe that British bread is healthier. It almost certainly is. On average, the odds are very much stacked against Americans to eat healthy, because even our healthy options are usually like measurably more unhealthy than our overseas counterparts' food. Or rather, that was a really weird way to phrase that. Thanks for the roses, Em. What other weird food facts right now? Did you know that American cake sprinkles are actually banned in the UK? You just you can't have them because the coloring agents and stuff are just like marked as like food unsafe. So you can't have American sprinkles. Just put a Ozempic Sonic sound effect though. Yeah, I mean I like me some Sonic the Hedgehog. What can I say? I like me some Sonic. And plus I wanted something that wasn't like oh, coin sound effect Mario. Ooh. You know, I wanted something that was still like video gamey, but not like just the sound of something being collected. I don't know. Granite diorite. Don't drown you in messages. I know people are talking we got some professional yappage going on here. I respect it. Real respects real. Coming from a professional yapper, they're really going off there in chat. Could you use Banjo's Gaha too? So that's the funny thing about that. I know we played like all 3 Banjo games just here recently, right? But the thing is, that was my first time going through and playing the Banjo games. I am autistically obsessed with Sonic the Hedgehog, straight the fuck up. But I don't really, even though I really like to play Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts as a kid, I am like it's not really as much of a strong part of me, you know? Like I like Banjo-Kazooie, but it's not really like my childhood or anything. That's very much Sonic the Hedgehog. Is this a stick figure VTuber? I mean, to a degree, yeah. I mean, I don't have face tracking or anything going on. But yeah, no, I'm one of those guys who knows like way too much about Sonic the Hedgehog. Like the kind where like if you bring up the topic and you let him talk, I will just talk your ear off for possibly more than 8 hours consecutively. It's concerning. It's genuinely concerning. I can yap on Sonic the Hedgehog like to a completely ridiculous degree. In Thailand at Burger King, they have real cheeseburger. It's 2 buns, just 20. That's wild. That's a lot of cheese. I get you. You're gonna see Sonic 3? Oh yeah, for sure. No doubt. Not a singular doubt in my mind. I'm gonna make it happen, even if it's gonna like financially ruin me. Was something in there named? Oh, okay, someone named a piece of terracotta, I see. Dirt. Don't get me started on Donkey Kong 64. Dude, I still need to go play Donkey Kong 64. I can 100% believe that you'll be on that for days. Good morning, Daryl. Let's see here. Hey there, Pet Sim. It has been a while. It's probably been a while because I haven't really been streaming at night. Why is there a bunch of granite in my diorite chest? Is my brain okay? There you go. You have not yet seen Sonic 2. We could have picked anyone better to play Shadow. Oh yeah, Keanu Reeves is gonna be sick. A game called Skur Ritual. I feel like someone has brought that up to me previously, and I can't remember. Playing it since before you could read. Good lord. Yeah, I probably would need a guide. Donkey Kong 64 is a very big game. I'm sorry to hear you can't go to sleep, by the way, Pet Sim. Probably water the plants. There we go. Nice. Oh, man. Is Sonic Unleashed worth the buy? Let me look up how much Sonic Unleashed is right now. Like, just as normal price. Sonic Unleashed on the Xbox is $15. Yeah, it's worth the buy. It has some jank to it, but like, if you do buy Sonic Unleashed to go play it, I would recommend that you prioritize leveling up the Werehog, even if you don't like the Werehog as much as you like the speed stages. It's better to prioritize leveling up the Werehog because Sonic's already gonna go fast, right? But the Werehog definitely, the gameplay for the Werehog tends to open up a lot more as you level it up more, because a lot of the skills and combos and stuff are locked behind the higher levels, as well as the fact that you get more shields to use and additional abilities, more health, additional unleash meter to last longer, so that when you go into your rage mode, you're able to do a lot more damage and get through enemies faster. Generally speaking, just investing in the Werehog as much as you can seems to be the way that they were intending for you to go through the game. Because trying to invest entirely wholeheartedly into Sonic himself just ends up leaving the Werehog very neutered and not able to do as much damage and to survive as much hits, and it just becomes a very frustrating experience if you try to go through the game without investing in him, just because you're not really having as much fun with the Werehog sections. Me personally, because I like leveled up the Werehog, I honestly had a lot of fun with the game. Because like the even though it's not like as deep as something like God of War or something along those lines, it still has some generally good gameplay mechanics, and you still have to play a little bit strategically in order to do well with it. Yeah, to summarize, Sonic Unleashed worth a buy, but your enjoyment may vary. But I think it's a really solid game personally, easily like a 7 or 8 out of 10 for me. Quite possibly the most and well used budget ever given to Sonic Team for a game. The 360 version is better, straight up, because the PlayStation version had a lot more issues. If you're playing it on a modern Xbox console, there are also usually some upgrades given to the backwards compatibility version that tend to make it run a little bit better. Because the problem is that if you go out and you try to buy Sonic Unleashed used and play it on their original consoles, Sonic Unleashed was a game that came out very early in the PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360's life cycle, to the point that there wasn't a lot of the home menus and like guide menus and all those stuff quite made yet. Like the OS wasn't really fleshed out, so they had a lot more resources that were able to use at the time. And even then, when it originally came out, they kind of over pushed it on the using the resources. So trying to play the game in several areas, you'd encounter a lot of slowdowns and sometimes stuttering. It would only usually be momentary, but like it was still annoying enough to notice. You definitely get like a lot of FPS decreases. But nowadays, if you try to play it on their original consoles, Sonic Unleashed tends to run like utter garbage because there's a lot more like background bloat being ran by each console that was just like added over the course of like multiple updates when they were changing the UI and all the stuff like that and adding more features. So it's just not a good idea to play them on their original consoles at this point. But yeah, even then at release, the 360 version usually ran better. Don't know why, but that was the case. Love to get colors in the 360 kart racing Sonic. Team Sonic Racing. Yeah, Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing was honestly really solid kart racer. And then of course Sonic and All-Stars Racing Sonic All-Stars Racing Transformed was also really solid. Generally pretty good competitors to the Mario Kart series. Chief doesn't want watching live. I'm sorry to hear that, Pizza. I see one of your own on here. Oh, that's wild. That's wild. Get that out of here with that username, bro. Wait, John Boy, what are you talking about? When am I going to play 3 games at once again? Oh, I don't know. Might just strike me if I get bored. Want to hear your sad dog story in Minecraft? Go for it, object. Yeah, it's Sonic Adventures, but you're confused. Sonic Adventure is definitely a very open-ended... Well, not really open-ended, but a lot more of the... Especially with the emerald designs and stuff like that, it can be a very bit confusing. So I can understand that. Honestly, Sonic Adventure, the game gets better the more you play it because it takes a lot of learning. That's the whole reason why they have the Chow Garden in there, because it gives you incentive to keep playing the game. Am I related to the Stickman? I don't even know what the Stickman you're referring to, Bleezer. Yeah, 360 kart racing Sonic. Yeah, that was like Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing. That was the original one before they added all the transformation stuff like Mario Kart 7. Or are you talking about like Sonic Riders, the one that they did before the kart racer? Where's Banjo? Oh, we finished the Banjo games. You can actually see. I have all the VODs from me playing. Thanks for the roses, by the way. I have the original streams like saved on a archive YouTube channel. You can get access to that with the link tree. Man, I'm really far behind. See, that's what happens when I talk too much on Sonic. I get like way too far behind on chat, and now I'm trying to catch up. But yeah, like Donkey Kong said, we have all the lives posted on there. We basically went through. We completed all 3 games. We completed Banjo-Kazooie 1. We completed Banjo-Tooie, and we completed Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts. Though most of the Banjo-Kazooie playthrough isn't going to be on the archive because I actually already went ahead and finished. I didn't save all the streams of that game, and also for the most part, I played that game off stream originally, and we just sort of picked up where I left off. Because originally, I wasn't intending it on it being like a full proper playthrough, but for some reason, people really liked it. So, I don't know. Team Sonic Racing is too vanilla. I feel like Team Sonic Racing in a multiplayer context is still pretty solid, but I just haven't ever really properly played it in multiplayer. But it is definitely a downgrade from Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing or Sonic and All-Stars Racing Transformed. We went from snacks to rappers to snacks to Sonic. Yeah. Will I be on in 3 hours? I probably won't be. Well, I'll be on in 4 hours though. No wait, it would be about 3 hours. Yeah, probably I'll be on. I might need to take a nap or something, but God knows that me taking a nap might be a little questionable. You're playing it, you wish you got transformed instead. That's fair. Put the hell out of Sonic Advance. I actually never played the Advance series. I still need to go back and revisit that at some point. You can skip the garden pets. You thought it was an important part to the adventures? Well, they don't serve any actual gameplay purpose. It's very much like you're not gonna get any advantages from doing the Chow Garden stuff. But they do heavily incentivize it as something you can do as a sort of side plot. And to my opinion, the Chow Garden actually has a lot more depth than it originally lets on. Even if like pet games aren't really usually your style, there is like they added a surprising amount of depth and like breeding mechanics and stuff to the game where you can make a lot of very interesting and unique Chow and really make them your own. That said, I'm not sure what the case is in Sonic Adventure 1 because I don't have I never actually finished a playthrough of the original Sonic Adventure, and I don't really know all the research behind it. It's like I said, it's that one thing where I just don't play through a lot of single player games. But in Sonic Adventure 2, a lot of the emblems are actually locked behind the Chow races and the Chow karate, and that takes like a lot of time investment into the Chow and stuff like that in order to get them leveled up to a point that they can really knock, like really go crazy in those contests. And so if you're wanting the like 100% rewards and stuff, then it's better to like get into doing all the Chow stuff like as soon as possible. I'm talking like every level you go through and you like level up your Chow and stuff as you go through. It's important if you're trying to go for 100%, but if you just want to beat the game, like you don't even gotta worry about it. Yeah, newest Sonic Racing compared to Transform, definitely not. Definitely, but yeah, I still need to play through Sonic Advance at some point. Re-downloading Killing Floor 2. Hell yeah. I played a lot of Killing Floor 1. I never actually played Killing Floor 2, ironically. Killing Floor was definitely a lot of fun, though. First Sonic game was Sonic 2 on the phone. I mean, if you play the smartphone port, actually that was a really solid port. Sonic 2 is good fun. Ever played Banjo again on live? I mean, it could happen. Most likely, though, if I were to play Banjo again, it would probably be I'd be playing Banjo Tooie as a part of a randomizer run with some other people, or we'd be doing like some sort of special event. I probably wouldn't just be straight up playing Banjo, because like I literally went out of my way to 100% all 3 games, and at this point, like I don't have any immediate plans to be going back and playing the Banjo games, but like I know some other people have been trying to sort out some plans. Man, I'm still catching up on chat. But yeah, Sonic 2 is definitely... Adventure 2 is definitely easier to figure out. The fruit, the chaos drives and all that, it's a whole thing. You're right, actually, I could play Grunty's Revenge. I haven't played Grunty's Revenge yet. Sonic Mania Plus on Switch. That's how I have Sonic Mania. I played it all the time on my Switch. First Sonic was Sonic Colors on the DS. If I remember correctly, that was actually a really solid DS version. Very so for those of you who don't know, the boost games for Sonic games on the DS were very different games for some reason than their, and like not even just because they were limited to like DS form factor. It was actually that they made it play more like Sonic Rush, and also they had like a different enough story that like they'd have cameos from characters like like Blaze and like Shadow in them. They just show up in those games. Don't know why. Kind of funny. Sonic Colors DS. Isn't Colors new? No, Sonic Colors. You're probably thinking of Sonic Colors Ultimate. That was actually a remaster of the original Sonic Colors game, which was for Wii. That said, Sonic Colors Ultimate kind of sucked because they lit an outside studio. They made an outside studio port it, and then they like rushed the shit out of them because that studio is usually known for making good ports, but they rushed the shit out of them. So when they put it out, it was a completely buggy and broken piece of shit mess. That said, oh, also they changed all the music from like the bangers of the original soundtrack into this weird techno thing. Not a fan of that. Probably not the best way to play Colors, but it is an acceptable way to experience it if you haven't played the first game and you don't want to go through all the mess of trying to set it up the original one. Don't recommend the Netflix mobile port of Sonic Mania. I didn't even know they had that. That sounds terrifying. You know him for being the banjo guy. Sorry, Em. I was playing through the banjo games. The banjo guy is definitely more Maxis Flame. That's someone who I was streaming with for a time. He plays a lot of banjo, like so much banjo. I was going through the banjo series because we're doing this thing like unofficially. I haven't like said like, yeah, this is what we're doing, but that's kind of what we're doing. I'm doing this thing I'm calling the Rare-a-thon, where I'm just going through and playing all the rare games. So we got through all the Banjo-Kazooie. I think now we're working on a Conker's Bad Fur Day. And then after that, I'm not sure where we're going. I think probably ukulele. I'm not 100%. So ukulele is still banjo adjacent, so we'll be getting over to that eventually. I don't know if that's like any better for you, but hopefully it is. Mine single player? No, I'm on a Minecraft Origin Realms and multiplayer. Ironically, we've moved to literally just me talking with chat because I can't seem to catch up because I'm yapping so much. And so we're just staring at a pause screen while I talk with everyone. You're right, you looked it up. It's on Xbox as well. Yep. Oh wait, I'm behind. But yeah, no, I'm on a server. We're on the Origin Realm server. It's something you can run in vanilla. Like 06 and Boom. Yeah. Yeah. So on the topic of favorite Sonic character is Ray right now. Respectable. On the topic of Sonic games getting rushed, I learned recently that apparently a lot of the reason for that is because Sonic, or rather Sega, is owned by like a gambling corporation. And they don't see the value in Sonic as much of a game, as much as he's like a more of a family-friendly, marketable property that they can use to like more goad investors into investing into them without like their entire business model being gambling, right? And so they don't really see the value in Sonic games, and there's kind of like a direct correlation from when Sega got bought out by them and when games just started turning into utter garbage. It was a whole thing. Either way, I have a lot of respect for 06. 06 and Boom both were games that had a lot of potential, but just got way too rushed to where the bag got utterly fumbled. A lot of executive meddling. I still think that like I have a lot of respect for the concepts and the gameplay that they attempted to deliver, even if it did end up, they both ended up as buggy messes. Plus, Sonic Boom, the TV show, is honestly just fucking goated. The TV show is so good. But unfortunately, since it was linked with a game property that utterly failed, they just weren't willing to continue using Sonic Boom. I wish they would have used the TV show being so good to repivot and possibly put out an actually good one. Fun fact, the people who developed Sonic Boom were actually a bunch of previous Naughty Dog devs and stuff, which were like the Crash guys, and they had a really good game being made. The problem was that at the time, Sega was currently under contract with Nintendo, requiring them to release a certain number of exclusives, and Sega just kind of wanted to be done with that contract at that time, so they literally went over there like, hey, you know how you're making a game that just absolutely does not fucking work for the Wii U? Yeah, guess what? It's a Wii U exclusive now. Make it work. And it just totally ruined it. Ah, yes, like Sonic 06, Spyro, Enter the Dragonfly. I actually played Enter the Dragonfly. Is Enter the Dragonfly not like a bad? Is that one a bad one? I actually quite liked it. I'd be positive. I'm good. I'm good. I don't need a Minecraft code. I will eventually get over to Spyro for sure. Cut both ukuleles and Cal the Kangaroo. I do need to play Cal the Kangaroo as well. I have that on my. I also have Ty the Tasmanian Tiger. What other games do I like? Weird platformer games do I still need to get to? I have a number of them I still need to get to, including the Rayman games and Pac-Man World, like you said as well. But yeah, the Sonic Boom the TV show is good, but Sonic Boom the game is a mess. I do also need to play Grapple Dog at some point. I've been following that for a long time. Gosh, be careful, Em. You don't want to break a leg. That'd be bad. My dog also made Jack and Daxter. Hell yeah. I had no idea, Marissa. That was like the only game that was the only Spyro game I played in as my childhood. Okay, I think we're finally caught up. We're finally fucking caught up. I need to go try to do things before I get caught up yapping again. Oh my god. Where do I even go? I don't know what to do. I'm just gonna chop down some trees. Ready to play Hero's Tale if you want to play Classic Spyro on PS2. I didn't even know what that is. Is that like one of the Spyro games names? I've never heard that name. Am I that far out of the loop? You're 5. You used to watch Sonic Boom. You were 5? Watching Sonic Boom. Dude, what? How? What? That's a pretty recent one, isn't it? I'm in disbelief. Most of the Guitar Heroes. Hell yeah, I love Guitar Hero and Rock Band. Medal of Honor. I haven't really played Medal of Honor though. 007 GoldenEye Rogue Agent. Play some Skylanders. I would have played the shit out of Toys to Life games if I could afford them. But I am not going to go buy a bunch of Skylanders. Straight up. Oh yeah, I forgot about Tech and the Power of Juju. I think that was the name of the game, wasn't it? Or is that the name of the show? Because I know that one also had a show. I'll buy all the Spyro PS2 games. Respectable. Honestly, you know what Toys to Life game I really wanted to play? I wanted to play Lego Dimensions. That game looks like it goes crazy. Here's the Spyro game. Gotcha. Don't get me wrong. Skylanders looks like a lot of fun. I'm just broke as hell. Like, this isn't slander against Skylanders. This is me having a financial skill issue, personally. Just straight up. It would be a lot. The only timeline that I would have played Skylanders is if I had, like, stupid amounts of money. Because even when I have money, I'm usually generally pretty frivolous. Or not frivolous, excuse me. The opposite of frivolous. Frugal. I don't like to spend my money on seemingly whatever, even if it's just something I want to spend it on. I go ahead and fast travel back on home. remember Happy Tree Friends. Yeah, I remember it. I didn't really get into that too much, though, personally. It wasn't really my vibe. Of course, bunches of kids at school wanted to watch the hell out of it, but aside from that, that's about... Oh, shoot, how do I... How to do chests? I have forgotten a very important skill. It's called how to make chests link up. Like that? Okay, there we go. Yeah, we got it. We got there eventually. I have no idea where that other wooden plank just went. Alright, sure. Oh. Well, that's not what I wanted. I get the feeling this is about to get very frustrating very quickly. Okay, never mind. We're good. We're good. Crisis averted. Crouch, then right click the side of the chest. You know what? That makes sense. Why does everyone comment? Okay, hold on. Hold on. No, we're zooming in on the mic right now. Why does everyone say that this mic is sus? Why does everyone say that? I get that comment so often. People will be like, that mic shape low-key sus. And I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? What do you mean? It's a cardioid mic. What are you talking about? If you to buy it for me, would you then? What are you talking about, John Boy? Are you saying like if you bought Skylanders for me, wouldn't I need Skylanders to play Skylanders? The mushroom tip? What the fuck are you? Nah, you guys got your head in the gutter, honestly. You need help. Like, straight up. If you're looking at that and your first thought is like, ooh, that's a rather like very phallic mic. Like, fuck. It's a microphone. You need to fix your brain rot. I just sit there and fight with my microphone for a bit. Just fucking in a fight with this fucking microphone, trying to fucking make it not look stupid, and then everyone always tells me it's a very sus-looking microphone. Maybe you're sus, huh? Have you ever thought about that? Maybe you're sus for thinking that microphone is sus. Could you imagine you go out in real life and you go to someone's house and you're like, dude, your microphone looking kind of sus. Like, no! What do you mean? Slurpable mic. I swear to God. You like Ico and Okami if you like Zelda like action adventure games. Hell yeah. I do need to play Okami at some point. She is one sus mic. The hell? What do those words mean? There's not even a, what are you talking about? What do you mean it has a mushroom that is like barely anything. It's a fucking, it's the metal and the film of the metal. The fucking mesh. What do you, where? I'm losing it over here. I am in disbelief. We go fix my fucking... I'm gonna crash out. I'm gonna crash out over everyone. I hate this platform sometimes, dude. Oh my god. I swear to God, bro. That was so dumb. Donkey Kong. Donkey Kong, you want to hear what just happened? I got banned on TikTok. So we are never allowed to acknowledge the microphone again. We cannot talk about the microphone ever again. I got banned because while I was getting all like energized and over and like defensive of my microphone, TikTok banned me for hateful behavior. because I got because I was being overly defensive of people calling my mic sus. It's so I got banned. And then I was like, well, this is stupid, and I immediately submitted an appeal. And within a minute, they immediately accepted the appeal. We are not allowed to talk about that microphone ever again. We cannot acknowledge the microphone. How the fuck did I get banned over ranting about my microphone? I can't believe this shit. Oh my god. Alright. Yeah, what microphone indeed? What microphone indeed, John? I don't know if you're even doing a bit. Like acting clueless, but what microphone indeed? Hi, Ratman. It has been a bit. How the hell did I get banned for that? Why did I get banned for that? I was literally just like, what do you mean? What do you mean my mic looks sus? What are you talking about? And then I just got smacked with a week-long ban, dude. Oh my god. This platform is not real, bro. The AI is simply too good. It could tell I was getting like I'm in shock. I'm honestly in disbelief. I got a week-long ban just a second ago, but it's fine because I appealed it and then they immediately unbanned me. That was so dumb. That was so dumb. We are not allowed to discuss my microphone. My microphone is officially a banned topic of discussion. Penguin looks sus. What penguin? What are you talking about? Thanks for the coin. Thanks for the heartbeat, by the way, Knight. I read coins instead of the actual title. I'm still. I can't believe that just happened. I'm in shock. That was so dumb. Back of the room by the laptop? What? What? Hold on. We're going on an adventure. Back of the room by the laptop. Okay, hold on. Like over here? What are you talking about? A penguin? Your screen is tiny. Small pixels means it looks like a penguin. What penguin? Why is there another... Why is there Halo me back here? What are you... Why is it not updated? Anyways. What penguin? No, I can't get overexcited again. I will get banned again in a heartbeat. This game, the TikTok will not hesitate. I will be smited. Thanks for the cord, Andrew. So you think, so it's this figure right here? You thought this was a penguin. Hold on. Can't believe this, bro. Thank you, Object Animator. Couldn't tell what it was from a distance. That's fair. Thanks for the Dolphins night. I am not allowed to get too passionate in my discussion of things on this chat. Is the outside just South Park? No, it's not. I will say the likes are delayed in how they update, by the way, Object. So it could have just been that like it had a delayed update. That's cool, man. Thank you, Andrew. Yeah, thank you both for the gifts. Thank you very much. You get a tour outside the room? I mean, I guess the outside is not at all finished right now. I'm going to be like retooling the outside, honestly. They did kill me. They killed me. And they look at you. What's up? Hold on. Let me take a quick step back. So the outside is currently like entirely temporary. We haven't actually done anything out over here. As you can see by the fact that the cinema and stuff is currently floating. I actually lost the files for the this current version of the 3D environment. So I need to go, once I'm done updating the VOD archives, I need to actually go back through and update the outside and all that. And I have like an actual plan for what I want to do with the 3D environment. We just haven't actually gone through with it yet. Oh, they killed Star. Oh, you're making a South Park reference. They did kill me though. I got banned for a week for like less than a minute somehow, because I got way too defensive over my mic being appearing sus. Look here. You know what? You get a whole 3D view of this. It's a microphone. It's a cardioid mic. That's all it is. Like it's what are you talking about? Is that Toy Story clouds? I don't think it is. Well, I guess they kind of look like the Toy Story clouds. Just make a candy store in there, call it Straight Sweets. Maybe. I still don't know what the hell this video is. Got banned on Roblox because you asked for help and you ignored and went off for a little bit. Dude, my Roblox account got stolen. Roblox won't give it back to me because they're stupid. What happens if you move your character off the chair? And he just... Hold on. Like, in what way? Like, as in I go... Like that? Or what are you talking about? 3D this whole time? Always has been. Like the freaking... It's like the meme with the astronaut holding the gun against the guy's head in space. Always has been. Change it to a Rickroll. What version is Origins Realms on? The latest version at the moment. Hold on. Let me actually move this off screen. I don't know what's been wrong with my YouTube recommendations, but they've been unhinged recently, and I've been trying to fix it by like marking videos as things I'm not interested in, but I don't want to like they're nefarious. There's your dose of Rickroll. Alright, so if I go to website, and then I pop this out. Is this actually giving me the link? No, it's not gonna give me the link. How do I get the direct link to this? It's not because if I just put in the website, it's not gonna like, it's gonna show like the entirety. It's unavailable. Okay, well I can't even do that. Never mind. I'm not going through the effort of downloading that. On Team Sonic Racing, nice, Big A. Is happiness a final destination or something we constantly revisit? Buddy, I don't revisit my happiness. I don't know what you're talking about. Why are these books floating? How long have they been like this? Wait, why are they floating? Oh, dude, check out this guy. Cool. And we got over here. We got this lady. What else is there? What gets me up in the morning? Nothing. Most of the time, I sleep through my mornings. That's why I've been up all night. I'm being the most difficult person to ask questions to you right now. What is that? Why is there a suspicious briefcase in my closet? I mean, I haven't actually looked around too much for the 3D environment in a while. Probably should at some point. Anyways. My alarm usually gets me up. Dude, I wish I could say the same. I have an alarm that I literally have to stand up and go scan a barcode to turn it off, and that still doesn't wake me up. It's so loud and so annoying, and I have to actually get up out of bed, walk across my room, grab this box, scan a barcode to get it turned off, and it's this box, scan a barcode to get it turned off, and it still doesn't wake me up. I sleep like a rock, dude. I'm starting to debate how I'm going to go about moving all this stuff over. Nintendo Alarmo? The Nintendo Alarmo helps even less. Because, like, all I need to do is get up and get out of bed and leave, and then it's like, we're good. Oh no, he's lagging? Oh shoot, am I? How bad am I lagging? It makes sense that I'd be lagging. I did just, like, go across to, like, a million different websites. So now my browser's, like, eating all my resources. Whoa. Set my alarms from 8 to 10 every 5 minutes, and it's a different sound. That's a lot. That's a lot of alarms. Ow. What I recommend. I don't want to use that. I'm good. I'm suspicious of Opera. I don't trust them. These sound wrong. Why do these chests sound wrong? Did my audio break? They sound like flat. I think it's entirely my headphones. What the fuck? He'd give me a nickname? Man, I already have a nickname. My nickname's Stripe. You don't... Job's done, dude. Pack it up. I need to figure out how I'm transporting stuff. It sounds like the old chest sounds. No, you guys aren't hearing what I'm hearing. You're hearing the audio like it's properly supposed to sound. My headphones sucked. Because I was an idiot and I bought a gaming headset, and that means that my gaming headset sounds flat as hell because they don't put any actual effort into gaming headsets. Because okay, so here's the thing with gaming headsets. They specifically designed them to be flat, so like you're not like in shooters and first person shooters and stuff where there's a lot of explosions. It helps to mute the explosion sounds by like removing a lot of the bass, so that then the like the sounds of footsteps and stuff are a lot easier to detect. Oh wait, Bros on Origin Realms. Yeah, I am. Yeah, it's very annoying. Anyways, point is that they sound a lot less bassy than they're supposed to right now. I have no idea how I'm going to sort these chests. I just realized I have no idea what I'm doing. I went through all this effort of like figuring out making chests and stuff like that, and I'm starting to realize I have no idea what I'm doing here. Like, I don't even know what categories to sort by. Like, I have such an eclectic mishmash of resources. I don't even know what to look at and be like, yes, I need a stone category or a certain type of wood. Like what is all this? My one problem with Origin Realms item bloat is that, like, I don't even know what I'm looking at half the time. We have a lot of smooth stone. I could probably make a smooth stone chest or something. I don't know. I'm like, I'm clueless over here. What's even going on anymore? Still mad I can't make a nether portal. Such a scam. Wood is wood. You make fire with it. And how is this? True. Do you think you could bring the Halo version of you and activate them? I mean, I could just swap into my armor if that's what you... I mean... Hold on. Is this what you want? You just want me to be... You want me to be Halo stick figure playing Minecraft for some reason? I mean, I guess in some sort of roundabout way this makes sense. Because, I mean, they're both Microsoft properties at this point. Is that what we're doing? Sundays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays over on the Purple app, starting at 8 p.m. We're doing the Halo playthrough, and this is what I look like. Not tonight though. Tonight's Wednesday night. Tonight is Woovie Wednesday. And so on the Discord we're watching. We're Woovie watching. Yeah, Woovie Wednesday. You get it. You get it though, John Boy. You get it. We're watching Woovies. What Woovie? Yeah, you know, you got it set to M for movie when you should have it set to W for Woovie. You know? Picking up what I'm putting down? I thought it'd be funny. What movie? Oh, we were watching Pirates of the Caribbean, I believe. I can't remember which one. Should probably look into that, honestly. You join, you'll put yourself on mute. Oh no, I mean, yeah, go for it. But also, like, we very much yap during our movies. I have this like you guys know what Mystery Science Theater is? I do like a Mystery Science Theater kind of thing whenever we're watching movies. It's funny. Like, not in the sense that like I commentate over it like it's Mystery Science Theater. I mean, like, I do the whole thing where they have like the theater seats in front of the screen. You know what? You're going to bed, man. That's respectable. Go ahead and get some good sleep, John Boy. Thanks for stopping by. Put these in here. Like so. I don't know what goes over here, but I'm not too worried about that. Dude, honestly, I should go to sleep too. I should not be awake right now. You don't see my Discord? It's in the link tree. That's all I know. My brain's starting to shut down. I might need to try to get a nap in before we do the Conquer stream tonight or this morning. The Conquer stream is in like 2-3 hours, 2 or 3. I don't know, some amount. Hi there, Maya. What's up? Should probably use this terracotta. Should probably make a terracotta chest. That probably wouldn't hurt. I have an amount of terracotta. I don't know why I have so much terracotta, but I have an amount of it. Yeah, fuck it, terracotta chest. That said, I don't know where all my terracotta is. God, I wish I could sort. We're at least getting closer to being sorted. So, like, that's good. That's an improvement. Still not great. What the hell is kyanite? Badger coins. Badger coins. There's more terracotta. We're running out of terracotta. Fine. Okay. How am I doing? I'm doing good, Maya. How are you? Hudson, the CEO that got bopped. I don't think I can talk about that. I feel like TikTok would like get mad at me if I did that. I don't think I could talk about that. Or at least not on live. TikTok really, like, TikTok seems to be a lot more strict on live than they are in video. I don't know what that's about. Do I work? No, I don't work at the moment. I don't have like a job, if that's what you mean. I'm trying to gather my brain cells and failing to do so. I think we need a glass chest. I think glass would help. Glass and sand and so on and so forth. Thanks for the tiny, Chase. Man, I haven't seen you in a bit. What's up, Chase? Like I said, I don't think I've seen you in a bit. Old Chase Bennett. Definitely rings a bell. What's up? I'm just playing Minecraft for some reason. I probably should have like gone to take a nap or something. But I didn't, so we're playing Minecraft. And yeah. I accidentally inverted my sleep schedule. So that was a little inconvenient. And so now I'm like all over the place. Oh right, I'm supposed to be grabbing sand as well. Where is sand? Where is my sand at? No, it's somewhere around here. There's some. There's some more. We're trying to narrow down my chest sorting because right now, my chest sorting is, to put it simply, bad. So I'm trying to go back and like fix things up a bit. Because I've just honestly been having chests just all over the place for a hot second now. And I don't need to be having that like this anymore. I want to like actually have a proper sorted room where I can find things that I'm looking for. Yeah, you were in here a lot during the Banjo-Kazooie streams. We moved on to Conkers yesterday. Conker's Bad Fur Day. And that's definitely been something. Put all the glass in there. There we go. Because we actually finished 100%ing all the Banjo-Kazooie games. The entirety of my Banjo-Tooie and Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts playthroughs should be up on the TikTok archive. But unfortunately, I think the original Banjo-Kazooie we missed the streams for. But yeah, we're still working on playing through all those rare games and stuff like I've been talking about. It does seem like for some reason my streams haven't been being recommended to people. Because I've had a few people ask me like, dude, where you been? And I'm like, I've been here. It never went anywhere. I don't know what you're talking about. Well, I mean, aside from the fact of me like, oh, schnocky. All my torches! No! Ah! That sucked. I hated that. Anyways, as I was saying, although I do have my thing where like my sleep is just a completely unpredictable beast. I have been still streaming, just not like 100% consistently streaming. But yeah, like I said, people have been really confused. They thought I've been gone for a lot longer than I have, because I've been streaming for like a few weeks again, and then like they still haven't been getting recommended. I don't know. TikTok's weird. It's a very fickle beast. Now you don't see it as much. Yeah, see exactly. He's the first person Perfect Dark. I played 360 Dark Zero. Yeah, I still need to play both the Perfect Dark games, honestly. But yeah, like, generally speaking, I tend to ebb and flow in the TikTok algorithm. Some people will comment, they'll be like, dude, why am I constantly seeing your streams? Like, oh my god. like I had to follow because you kept constantly showing up on my feed. And then like sometimes it's like, man, I only got like 2 people here for an entire like 8 hours. That's crazy. I have not played Marvel Rivals yet. I am looking forward to doing so though. Let you in? Did you request to join? Yeah, we got Conkers. Yeah, I do own Rare Replay. That's why we've been going through all the rare games and stuff. Why so many torches? I'm paranoid. I don't like things spawning. They scare me. Thanks for the tiny chase. Hold on, I'm taking off the Halo armor. I don't remember why we loaded this up. I think someone asked for a bit, and then I loaded it up, but I don't actually want it. I want to be normal stream. Can't figure out the Pinata games. Viva Pinata is all about just setting up your garden in specific ways to attract specific Pinata. You gotta like look at the Pinata requirements and figure out like what you gotta do to tame them, because it's all about like taming them and then planting new flowers and just generally trying to do as much new stuff as you can until, God, this is loud. Oh my God, hold on. Whoa. Calm down. Barely hear myself think, let alone speak. But yeah, you gotta like keep doing new stuff so that it can unlock more new stuff for you to do. It's very something. Honestly, if I can complete the entirety of Viva Pinata in like one sitting, or at least get to the very last unlockable. Oh my God! There's no way. No way. Hold on.
Boyo! It's been too long! Me boyo, where you been?
Hey there, Mr. Krabs. Oh my God, it has been too long. Dude, I haven't seen you since B3313. What is up? God, that's actually been forever. Dude, I've been missing reading all the Mr. Krabs messages in your voice. I was kind of bummed out. I was like, man, I guess he moved on. But yeah, Viva Pinata is a lot more simple than it looks on. Trust. It's almost 5 a.m. where you are. Dude, it's 5:43 for me. I got a stream at 8 o'clock. I don't know why the hell I'm still awake. Major L on my part. How's the Krusty Krab been doing, Mr. Krabs? Oh man, it's 8 p.m. for you? Oh man, no wonder you've been around for a while. How about Cameo? I played Cameo a lot as a kid. I can't remember much of the specifics on how it works.
Been good. That random guy's been working great, making me loads of money.
Hell yeah, Mr. Krabs. Glad to hear it. I forget who that random guy that you hired on was. You love Grabbed by the Ghoulies. Cameo, the best way I can describe it is that it's rarest take on The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask. There you are. You need a nap and do it. Everyone needs to sleep at least a little bit. Wait, how many zeros is that? Give me a second. I need to read this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's a million. That's over a billion.
I just took over $45 billion off of Squidward's paycheck.
Yeah, I bet you wish you could break blocks, huh? I bet you could. I bet you wish. You wish. Got him. Flexed on him. Playing Zelda Ocarina of Time on NSO. That one's definitely a whole thing. No, you're not breaking glass. Okay. What are you fucking doing? Are you looking at like the non-existent camera? Is this your YouTuber impression?
Hey guys, welcome to my Minecraft Let's Play. Today this is episode 456. We're starting again in a new location.
I don't know why. I don't know why that's my Minecraft YouTuber voice. Apparently it is. Thanks for the tiny again, Chase. Oh man. I'm not gonna lie. It's funny that you just got on because I was just sitting here thinking about how I wanted to get off of Minecraft and go do something else. It's very poor timing. Damn. My Minecraft voice is usually a Stampy impression. No, that's a good. That's a good one too. Oh man. But yeah, I'm kind of really debating moving on to something else because I'm kind of pooped out. I wasn't looking forward to like thinking about storage solutions. But at least it's like here now, I guess. We could go wander around the world for a little bit. I don't know. I'm all over the place. You know what I want to play? I want to move over to something incredibly violent, like Doom or Ultra Kill or something. Just very loud and very violent. I don't know why. I'd feel bad about doing that though, because I know some people are trying to go to sleep with my stream on in the background. Maybe God of War. Yeah, maybe. Doom 1 and 2. I actually really want to play Ultra Kill. Oh, but if I play Ultra Kill, then I'm gonna want to stop the stream. I don't know what to do. Why are you punching me? What is your deal?
For you, anything on your end?
What are you talking about, Mr. Krabs? Anything new on my end? Thanks for the tiny again, Chase. Play it. I know. I don't think I actually have Doom 1 and 2 right now. I would be down for like a boomer shoot. Oh,
Any drama or money?
Actually no, the money end is not much anything new. Actually no, you just missed something new in terms of drama. People keep saying my mic looks sus, and so like just a little bit ago, I went on a little mini rant for the funny, and before the mini rant was even over, I got banned for a week. And then I had to immediately repeal it because I'm like, well, that was fucking dumb. Yeah, it was very funny. That Shadow Warrior trilogy. Ooh, that's a good one too. I think since you have Rare Replay, you should have Doom 64. You're probably thinking of GoldenEye 007 because Doom 64 is definitely not a Rare game. What do I even go do? What do I go do? I can't. I'm having an internal struggle. Like I want to, I know I don't want to play Minecraft right now, but I also still kind of do. And then I want to play a shooter, but I also kind of don't. And then I'm like, well, maybe I want to play a platformer. Like maybe I go play Sonic or something. And it's like, well, I don't know if I want to do that either. Now that we're like at the point of working on my storage area that like we've made significant progress. It's like but like I don't know what to put where because I have like the weirdest collection of random items. I'm lost and I just don't want to deal with it right now. That takes too many brain cells for me. I am too tired for that. What? 2016. I do have Doom 2016 and Eternal. I don't have. I think I also have Doom 64, but I don't have the original Doom 1 and 2. At least not in that format. Spider round. The kids. Think of the kids. You're right. Thanks for the tiny tiny. I do like Zelda Snow. Oh, hold on.
Well, boyo, I better go open the Krusty Krab. See you later. I need that money.
All right, see you later, Mr. Krabs. Thanks for stopping by the stream. You should play Origin Realms all the time. It's so peak. I know. I need to stop being zoned out right now. But like right now, we're debating on moving on to something else. Because like I'm kind of pooped out. I've been playing Minecraft for like however many hours. I'm like, all right, I want to do something. Mostly because I need to like have energy right now because I'm gonna start falling asleep and I really cannot be falling asleep right now. It was Golden Knight. Okay, gotcha. How can we? We need a way to vote. I need a vote. I need the people to decide for me because I can't make up my mind. I know I want to be done with Minecraft, but I don't know what's up. Just woke up. Hi there, King Xeon. Good morning to you. My jaw is also really clenched. Like it's like tense. I don't know why. Got Fallout? Okay, veto on Fallout. No offense to Fallout. I'm gonna go ahead and disconnect. We need to make up our mind. Veto on BioShock as well. What the fuck was that noise? I just heard the weirdest noises outside. Do I have Borderlands? Borderlands I could fuck with. Borderlands I can fuck with. The only reason I veto Fallout and BioShock is that they're too story-based linear. You know? I need something like I can boot up and mess around on for a little bit. You know what? No. Never mind. Vote's over. I know exactly what I'm going to go do. And it's actually going to be pretty chill as well. So you guys don't even got to worry. Hold on. I'm about to bore some people out of their mind. Some of you are about to be bored out of your mind. Let me switch what game. Can't change during drop. I can't change what game I'm playing. Okay. Look at me. Everyone, right now, look at me. Look at me. Look at me in my eyes. Thank you for the tiny chase. Look at me in my eyes. I'm going to end the stream real quick. Okay? I'm going to change what game we're playing, and then I'm going to come back to live. Do me a favor. Just go chill on my profile for a second. We will be right back. Okay? Sound good? We'll be right back. Trust me. Alright, I will see you all in a second.